Oh, what's going on out there? How's everybody doing tonight? Always back at it again with that dang old D&D, you know what I mean? So episode 10, we'll probably get a recap right now, but here we go. Here we go into it all. All right, all right, all right.
The GIF.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ugh.
Oh, no, this one.
Gosh, I've seen these on Reddit a lot lately. These AI videos. It's like you are what you eat, and it's a dude that's like a burrito. And dude, they're so fucking astounding. There's like an ice cream one where the ice cream's melting, but he's just eating himself. It is fucking so gnarly. Crazy. Actually.
There we go. All right. I'm ready.
Sweet.
Wait
Oh,
for
those are
it.
sick. What the hell is happening out there?
Was your daughter's birthday today or yesterday?
Her party was today. Her actual birthday was on the 11th.
Oh, I was gonna be like a repeat.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting
Yeah.
for. I was like, another March 14th birthday?
Not cool that your birthday's on Pi Day too. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it makes it
Oh,
easy
hell
for my
yeah.
friends to not forget.
Nah.
Do you like pie or what?
Yeah, I like pie.
You like pie?
I like
All right, is everybody ready?
Oh,
We
I'm
good?
ready.
Yeah,
We gotta
I
go.
think so,
We're
yeah.
flying over here.
I got my dices.
All right, going live. All
My
right.
dice.
Welcome back, everybody. We are a little celebration, episode 10. We made it.
Woo.
We didn't die.
Well,
Yet,
most
well,
of us. Most of us didn't
Yeah,
die.
well, I mean,
there wasn't a TPK. No TPKs.
I mean, to be fair, he's back differently, but he's also still here, potentially in a dagger. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. A quick little recap of where we're at. I can't really put into words the whole entire story, so we'll just kind of recap from where we left off last time. Our good friend and colleague and partner in crime, Christopher, died after fighting the puppet master in the cabin they were locked into, and through a very strange and not really quite sure the ramifications of it, they ran into a mysterious entity creature who may or may not also be a god, which we'll find out sooner or later. They were able to resurrect Christopher. However, it is not Christopher himself. It is a different person in his body that goes by the name of Billy Moonshine. We're not quite sure what all is going on there. Billy definitely doesn't know what's going on there. However, Christopher, the original soul of Christopher, might be in a dagger in the possession of Seymour. We'll have to find out. While going through the cabin, they did find themselves getting a contract for having to kill a specific individual, and a very powerful individual, which is the I guess the only way to explain who he is he is the matron or the patron of blood from the marketplace that they have got to know a little bit. They are on their way, or excuse me, they made their way to the market. They had their first interaction, well, I guess technically second interaction with the individual at the blood dealer, and he kind of caught on to their shit. However, he agreed to go outside, and they are making a plan to capture / kill another one of our side characters who is making their way to the market, who goes by the name of Trinity. And we're gonna pick up there. Now I am playing the role of our blood dealer. He is a creepily bald individual with a very long tongue that he enjoys smelling, tasting blood, as well as licking the heads of poor innocent bystanders. I guess
He
we'll
licked his
just
pocket
kind
yet.
of. He still has not yet. So we're gonna pick up right where we left off, which is we are exiting the building. And the plan is to basically set a trap if you guys decide to work with the blood dealer, set a trap to capture and or kill Trinity, or in turn, you guys set a trap for him. I'll play the characters. I'll play him, but I'll turn it over to the role play, and hopefully there's no more commentary needed. So yeah. I guess we'll start with their rivalry his rivalry with Seymour as they walk outside, and he kind of bumps his shoulder into you, and he's like, "So what's your guys' grand plan here? Are you really gonna work with me here? Are we really gonna go get Trinity? Because I mean, I'm no fool to being backstabbed by people who want to get what they want. I mean, it's obvious that you guys need me for something."
You hold your end of the bargain.
Yeah, you said you could get our buddy Chris back.
Yeah, I mean, I'll hold my bargain. If we can kill Trinity, and you give me a little bit of that blood that you have in that vial there, you can have whatever you want.
And it'll be you that does this.
Yeah.
You have the ability to bring Chris back.
I've done it before. But
And Billy can go back to make a moonshine. Like, what's gonna happen to me? Am I gonna be okay?
I don't know what you're gonna do, honestly.
Well, that's great.
I've never to clarify here, I haven't had this type of situation where your friend is, well, somewhere, and his physical body is here with somebody else. I've had physical bodies brought to me where I could put the person back in pretty easily, but not anything quite like this.
I feel great, man. I don't want to go back.
Yeah, I mean that sounds like a situation that is a B conversation, and I'm gonna see my way out of that one because yeah, that's a moral dilemma for you guys.
Hey, Smoky Man. So are we supposed to just blast this guy? Like, should I just shoot him?
No, don't shoot him yet. Don't shoot him yet. Here, hit this instead.
Oh, okay.
I mean, do you guys have a grand plan here on how we're gonna
Well, we
capture or kill
we could
her?
easily lure
Oh,
her
Billy's
out.
good at trapping. I could trap her real good. Like, yeah, we could set something up, and then we give you the blood once we get her trapped. We'll be good to go.
Okay, well, I mean, how about this? You guys go get your stuff situated. I mean, do you have an idea when she's supposed to be here?
We'll send you a signal. You'll know when she's here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get my equipment and get ready. So why don't you guys go and set up your little trap that you apparently have? If you can just get her in front of me, I should be able to handle the rest of this. And he looks at Billy and he's all like, man. That boy Chris really kept good care of that body, didn't he? And he's kind of looking at the rest of you and he's like, so sultry. Just... I can't...
Come on, Billy. Let's go, Billy.
Let's go. No. No, thank you.
And as he walks away, he turns around and he looks at Seymour and he's all like, I'm gonna have some of that black blood, whether you like it or not. And he kind of walks back in to get his equipment set up, and you guys now have time to sort of situate yourselves how you want to handle this next situation. And for a little meta game, Trinity is going to be there within the next half hour-ish, hour, or whatever time frame you guys want to make it so.
Can we? Do we have any way to communicate with her?
No, we're just gonna have to go back over there and visit her.
Yeah, you know that she's coming there along with, some of the other people who are working alongside you. But
How
you
do
have
we
the
do
whole
this?
entire market.
How do we do this?
Well, we for sure got to go there and get some kind of plan set up with her if we're just gonna kill this other guy. Because she's gonna come with more people, so we'll have a lot of people there
Well,
to take out this one guy.
I'm not shocked. I will not be surprised if he brings something along.
Well, I'm sure he's gonna bring a few somethings, but we'll get something figured out. Yeah, that's the dilemma. I don't know how
I
we're
guess
gonna
we
get
have
Chris
to
back.
decide. Yeah.
Ain't she just coming here anyway?
Oh yeah.
Isn't she meeting here? So we
Well,
just
we're
gotta
gonna meet her back at the camp. We came here from the camp.
Oh, okay. So we're setting up the trap at the camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if we kill the patron of blood,
We can't get Billy. We can't get.
we can't get Chris back. You wouldn't give Chris his body back, given the opportunity, Billy?
No, I would. I don't care, man. I'm just trying to put on a thing for him, man. I'm just here, man. I was just forced here. I was drinking moonshine in a bar. I was kind of thankful because I lost gambling and this guy wanted to kill me, and then I ended up here after passing out in the bathroom.
No.
And
Yeah, that's what happened.
so I don't know if I died. I might be dead. Hell, I don't know. You guys might be some kind of a daydream or something. I don't know. Fever dream. I heard of them before, but whatever, man. If just is it gonna hurt? That's all. Is it gonna hurt bad? Just do it quick, man. I don't care if it hurts. Or not. Just do it quick. I'll be numb from it.
I'm a little hesitant, though, only because he didn't guarantee he'd be able to do this for us either. He said he hasn't done this before. He just thinks he can. So it could all be for
He's
not
filled empty bodies, but not possessed bodies.
correct.
Well, ain't we just gonna just kill him anyway?
But then we lose the opportunity for him.
No, I'm
So,
thinking we're gonna have to kill
okay.
both these motherfuckers.
So if we kill
I'm
Trinity, he saves
Chris, and then we kill him as soon as he saves Chris.
him, we don't get
'Cause-
Chris.
Well,
But
do
if
we
we-
care about this Trinity lady? I mean, I'll blast her the second she
I-
walks up. I don't give a damn.
she
saved
saved
our
our
son
lives
back.
and also
She saved her life. We just helped her.
Oh, so you know the lady. Well, then maybe, I mean, if you know her, then we save her.
We met
I
her in
feel
this
like.
place where you could do whatever you thought you could do. It's not like we won anything when we got out.
Hey, I do that all the time, man. Sip some of this.
All right.
I'm just concerned if we go up against Trinity, what that will mean going forward with other dangerous groups.
And then we completely shut out our one life.
No, yeah.
So you need creepy
We at least have
tongue
a
man
little
to
bit
get
of-
back your friend,
And we-
or you kill your friend. Yeah,
Well-
it sounds like a tough situation, but I'll tell you what,
if we don't kill creepy tongue man, we don't know what happens to the lady over here.
Yeah. I don't know what the contract will mean for us.
Well, for you.
Contract, I can't remember if the contract had like if we didn't do that, there's something.
It just was like ...
Yeah, it says
Basically.
if you don't, you do or else, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there was no we don't know what that means.
So we don't kill.
Wes,
then
is that
that
a good
changes-
summary?
Yeah, and I had this box thing that I woke up with too. What the hell does it do?
Hello.
I'm gonna push the AOE knockout machine
No!
button.
No!
So Billy move. Such a Billy move. All right.
No, Billy, why?
So
What do I
you
got to roll?
don't have to roll anything. So you guys all fall down, and then like within a 10-yard radius, you see other people kind of get knocked out, and they're like, "What the fuck was that?" And they're all just kind of like looking around, and as you guys stand up, you're like, they're kind of looking at you guys like, because you're like, "What the." Yeah, you pissed off a
good.
bunch of people.
Yeah, I think we should probably roll. Kind of grab Billy by the arm, start walking.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go get in the van with Cannoli.
What the
And the-
hell was that thing?
Don't press that button again.
I will never touch
I'm
that
sorry,
thing
I-
again.
Better than the moonshine, wasn't it?
I'm sorry. I thought Chris was dead. That was a Chris move.
Oh, they're related.
Yeah.
They're
Definitely related.
imagery. Yeah, I think going to Cannoli is a good call. Because maybe he can contact Trinity. Because he works for, so I think we go there, we go with Cannoli and then go, because we're going to meet her at a base, right? Is that?
Well, basically,
so.
yeah, like a makeshift base.
Yeah, so then maybe we just ask Cannoli about if we can get in contact with her, just to give her a heads up. Because if we don't kill Bloodman, then there's a potential that she dies too, and then we lose. I just think the most logical is to kill Bloodman
I mean,
to not lose a potential second person.
yes,
Because
and
the guy can't even
also,
guarantee where you can get Chris back.
plus, like, even if this doesn't work out, like, Chris is still in the knife. We don't lose that factor, you
Right.
know?
If one person can do it, somebody else has got to be able to.
Yeah.
Hey, just let me know, man. The second you want him gone, I'll shoot him right in his creepy tongue.
All right, Billy. I'll let you know.
All right, so do you guys make your way over to Cannoli, and he's kind of anxiously waiting by his car, and he sees you guys walking up, and he kind of is like, "Oh," fix his posture. He's like, "So, did you guys figure out what's going on? Like, what you got to do? I mean, I don't know. I don't like this place. I've had a lot of people come up and offer me all sorts of weird stuff for my car, different mods, and a lot of drugs and weapons, but I don't. This place is. I've been here. I've dropped off people here before, but I don't know. It's weird here today.
Not a good vibe, that's for sure.
No.
We have some planning to do,
No.
but yeah.
Do you have any way of getting in touch with Trinity?
Yeah. I have my car phone. I could probably just call her. Yeah. You want to talk to her? Do you want to relay a message? Like, I mean, I think she's pretty much here. I don't know how much longer she's got, but she was gonna meet at the camp. Like, I don't know, within the hour, I think.
Yeah, let's head to the camp.
Yeah, let's head to
Just
the
make sure
camp.
we're not followed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want
So
to
you get.
call her too, or just
Yeah,
we're
we
just
can call
going
her,
to the
yeah,
camp?
Call her while,
We can call her, we're
assume
going, yeah.
Call her while we're going there, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys pile in the car, and if I remember right, like the camp's not far from here. He rings her number, and she picks up, and you can tell that she's also in some sort of, I don't know, some sort of vehicle with a car, and she's like, "Who am I talking to?"
Paymore.
From the city. Okay. Yeah, I was talking to Chris's dad while I was coming here, and I mean, I don't really know what I'm gonna do here, but we need to. Like, I don't know what you guys got going on, but I have a plan that we need to pack up and go. I need to get you guys out of here, and we're gonna go meet up with our full group because basically I have our initiative to potentially take out the gentleman that Chris said that you guys ran into, who put you in the cabin. I know where they're staying. I know where their facility is now, and I think that we can with who's gonna meet us, I think we can do it.
Absolutely. I mean, that sounds. Do you know the identity of the guy?
No, I don't think anybody knows his real identity, except for himself. But yeah, I'm gonna be at the camp in like 15 minutes, but I think we just go. I think that with your guys' help, who's gonna meet us there, and Chris's dad and his little comrade group of scary individuals, I think that we could take down their whole entire base.
Well, we definitely want to do, or at least, I think we'd want to go do that. We're kind of in a little bit of a dilemma here, though. There's a guy that wants you dead. Obviously, we.
Did you tell him to get a ticket?
Funny. But we may need your help in killing him.
Okay. Who do I know him?
Do you know the patron of blood?
Sure do. We're not killing him.
Why do you say that?
I mean, I'm not risking my life to go against him. I mean, that's a fight that I don't know if the five of us are. I know Chris's dad's not going to want anything to do with him. They have history. So, I mean, the five of us might not good. Not good. Blood's a scary thing to deal with here. I mean, we can talk about it, but I don't know if the five of us. It'd be a risk. It'd be what's up to what's the stakes here? Because I mean, I assume you wouldn't be asking me to take out the fucking basically the ruler of this whole entire market here. I mean, you do realize that there's only like I think 3 blood dealers like him across our whole entire country. Like we're taking out literally the East Coast's guy. He's not weak. What's the stakes here? Like, why are we doing this?
Well, technically, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't exactly know the stakes.
Okay.
Jester and Carrie.
A trickster.
Or trickster, and Carrie unintentionally was forced to sign a contract.
Oh.
We have to kill him, or we don't.
Or something.
And there's just a long pause on the phone, and she's like, "You got a contract to kill him?" Wow. I mean, I assume he wants me dead for a multitude of reasons. Here's
You're coming.
Great. Well,
He knew before we did.
You another pause. You kind of hear some like whispers, and she's like, "Well, I don't know a lot about these contracts, but I do know that the longer that they," she kind of laughs in this very nervous tone. She's like, "The longer that you have that lingering over you, the worse things are gonna get. You say a jester. I don't really know what that means, but I do know that the powers that are out there in the world, that could mean. I mean, how did the contract come about? Like, you didn't physically sign it, but
No, it was through a tricky game.
oh shit. And you agreed to play the game?
We did.
Yep, we sure did.
Okay. Yeah, that's not good. But a contract like that is one of the ones where, I mean, killing him is, I mean, we literally would be rewriting our future just by doing that, like what he does. I hate to break it to you guys though, but if someone kills him, whoever does has to basically become him. There always has to be someone there to control the blood. So I don't really know what that means. I don't think one's died in my whole entire life, but I know that there always has to be one in power to control a regional, basically control the region. So short story is, I mean, if we kill him, we have to have a conversation of, do we give that responsibility to somebody here, or do we know someone that can take that responsibility? Because, I mean, it's a big deal.
You guys have like a shadow organization. I imagine I think thousands of people that work for you. You might have a candidate. Plus, it would give the organization so much more power. If
The
you
prob-
had
The problem is like, you and she just keeps pausing because she's just so she now understands the magnitude of, if she doesn't help you do this, it could mean devastating things for Carrie, which foils her plan of what she wants to do to go take out, you know, the main base. She's like, the problem is you gain all of the knowledge of all of the previous patrons of blood, and you aren't the same person anymore. You know, there's a reason why he's a little crazy. It's because not only has he been alive for a while, but he has the knowledge of thousands and thousands of years of doing this, and all the people before him and all of their basically you have to tame all of their inner monologues in your head to even be able to speak before you can even do anything. It's a whole ritual. Like, I don't know if anyone wants to do it, but I mean, you aren't wrong. If we did know someone who could take the power and control it, we really could do a lot of things, and it could change the magnitude of this. I mean, we might as well just call it what it is, this war. So,
While
Hey,
this
Billy could
conversation
try,
is going
man.
on,
I'll be a tongue man.
so while this conversation is going on, I'm rummaging through my pockets trying to find my lighter, and I come across my bag of spices. Oh shit! I forgot about this, and I take a big old whiff.
oh, okay.
oh shit.
Why? Why?
Hey, what the hell is that, man?
Here you go.
No. No. No.
I forgot what we did for that the last time around.
Oh, I can't remember either.
You gave both.
We had glowy eyes.
Yeah, they had glowing eyes, and you gave them hallucinations where someone like, that's how we knew not to. That's how we knew how to change the clock time.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Like,
okay,
you gave us insight into something for the future.
okay.
They gave us a vision of
So-
sorts.
So Billy Moonshine
Very
immediately,
Dune.
yeah, very dude. Billy Moonshine immediately passes out.
Ow.
The moonshine, the weed, and now the spice was too much for his brain to handle and is passed out. Jay, however, takes a big hit and then comes back and kind of like straight beams his brain into a different dimension, and he starts walking in this, like, it's a room that is water, but it's just a very thin layer of water, and he starts walking up and he sees someone walking to him in the distance.
Am I him?
And yeah, you walk up and it is just a reflection of yourself, and he says that he looks at you and he's all like, listen, you may not understand quite yet what you're meant to be in this world, but I can tell you this much. When the time comes, take it from him and stab hard. And boom, you're back into your
What?
You're back in your body, and your eyes are just crystal blue all the way around.
I know what to do. I know what to do, Seymour.
What is it?
Dude, we just gotta meet up with this guy again. I've got this. I synced it.
What did you see?
Oh, I just seen the way to do it. Seen the way to kill the blood man.
Haven't known that he,
And I think I know what will happen also. I think I already know who the tribute to be the next blood man is.
oh,
I think it's gonna be Chris.
why do you think that?
I seen it.
Shit.
I know how to do this.
Is it gonna be Chris or is it gonna be Billy?
No, Billy's right here.
Okay.
Chris is gonna be the blood man.
Is there a way to avoid this, do you think?
No, this is the only way to win.
And I'm assuming Trinity's on the phone with us, right?
Yeah, she's just
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like, yeah, she's just kind of listening to what's going on.
Sorry, they were working on this thing for the future. Do you how
Oh.
strong do you think we are, Trinity? I know you said you were afraid, but would you
I'm like,
believe when I say that we killed we beat the devil in a fair fight?
what do you mean the devil?
Like Lucifer.
Fucking Lucifer. We fought.
He exists? I mean, that's
Well-
pretty crazy.
He's pretty fucked up.
Was this with the
This time.
jester?
No.
Well, he killed the jester because he was mad. Long story. But yes, it was after the jester. And
Okay.
that was when we weren't even prepared for it. Now we have prep time. We know he wants to hurt you. We won't allow that.
And
we
I
can
know how
set
to
up
bring him in close.
plan with you at camp to make sure that we defeat him.
I mean, if you guys are confident, but here's the thing, right? Is like, no one's seen him really fight. We just know that there's power. So,
Well, we've kind of seen him fight.
you guys have seen him fight?
Oh yeah. We had to run a little bit.
Well, I mean,
We got outnumbered really quick.
all I know is that whatever happens, it's going to be risky, but if we can do it, I mean, I don't even know what that would mean, because if someone we know takes over as the patron of blood, that means that we get all of his artifacts too. And that could be, I mean, that alone, we could probably walk in there half naked with some of those artifacts and just wipe out the whole entire base. I mean, I'm willing to do it, but I can't promise you that we'll all make it out.
We have known that since we started this gig.
Okay. I mean, I just hope that we don't underestimate what he's able to do, because I know he's smart. He probably assumes that we're gonna try and kill him.
Do we understand if the contract is saying things will get bad for all of us or just me?
You have no idea. You have no idea what the contract implies. You have no idea what the contract means if you successfully complete it either.
Nope.
Power.
Do you think it's worse or better to complete the contract?
Are you asking me, the DM, or
No, I'm not asking the
Oh.
DM. I'm asking Trinity. I'm not gonna ask you to metagame like that.
Okay. Trinity, she takes a long pause and she's all like, I lost a lot of love of my life because we didn't finish a contract.
Oh shit. Damn.
So yes, we got to figure out some way to get the contract away. I'm not saying that's what will happen to you or any of you, but for me, we made a really hard decision at a very difficult time in my path, and I walked away with a very interesting thing. I don't age, and I won't die of natural causes.
Well, that sounds
Pretty ass.
awful.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Well, not that old actually. I'm I think I kind of stopped counting, but I don't know, 50, 60. But yeah, I watched the love of my life die, very gruesomely, very painfully, because we didn't finish the contract. But that's what happens when you, as we like to call it, and no pun intended to what you said earlier, we dance with the devil and do contract work, and that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm taking down. One way or the other, I'm going to take those bastards down because, yeah, I have to get my revenge. So, I'm just pulling up to the camp. Let's go talk to Chris's dad and see what we can get situated here. And you hear the phone click. You guys are kind of pulling up at the same time.
Am I still knocked out from the spice?
Uncle Jay kind of like puts a joint by your mouth, and you kind of get woken up from the inhale, and your eyes are crystal blue too.
We're using weed as smelling salts.
Shit
Yeah,
smells
so-
pretty good. It's pretty
Yeah.
strong. It's real strong shit right now.
Yeah, he kind of does it. He doesn't like put the joint in his mouth, but he just lights it and kind of like wafts it around his nose until it's like that scene from like a Tom and Jerry movie where the pie, like the smell of the pie kind of goes in his nose.
Start falling towards me.
Turns into a hand where it's
Yeah.
like beckoning him.
Yeah. Billy also had a vision though. Right as Billy starts to wake up, he recalls the vision of his old group, his old ragtag group of individuals, and he recalls a very devilish, well-dressed British man once telling him, "If the fucker likes blood, give him some silver." And then he fully wakes up. I wish he was here to play the role, but I didn't talk to him beforehand because that was one of the best role play characters I've ever seen.
Oh,
in
it
my
was
life.
great. I miss that.
Damn.
Was so good. The only guest appearance we had.
Yeah. But yeah, Billy had that vision, but he can share or not share however he wants to go. But Cannoli rolls down his window and he's like, well, we're here, and it looks like you guys might want to get out there because Chris's dad is yelling at Trinity right now, so I suggest you guys go out there and figure out what's going on.
I
Before I get out of the car, I ask Jay if I can have a little bit of the blue powder, and
Oh, the spice?
if he gives me some, I'm gonna put it into one of my vials.
Some spice? Yeah, I'll give him a little spice.
And then
I got a whole bag of that shit. That was before I had the good blood.
When you guys get out there, you catch the end of a very heated argument between Chris's dad and Trinity, where you can see that they are both fuming and they're kind of stomping away from each other at this point.
Hey
I
guys, what's
run
going on?
Oh, okay.
Chris's dad looks at you and says, "You guys are fucking stupid. You guys are fucking stupid even planting that idea in her head. You guys can't do this."
We have to.
we don't really have a choice in the matter.
So you're telling me that I'm going to lose my son, and then I'm going to lose the guy who's in my son, and all of you, and Trinity, for
No.
what?
You ain't losing shit. You're gonna get your
You
son
guys-
back.
You guys don't know him.
Ish.
You guys don't know what that is, what you're going against. I mean, it's...
I don't think you.
Did you ever
appreciate
dance with the devil in the
everything that
pale
we've been
moonlight?
through. Everything that we've fought against, everything that we've overcome, nothing. We've fought monsters and aliens, the whole gambit.
That's true. I've done that too.
Oh yeah, we
I'm
we
not-
fought them all.
I'm not doubting your guys' ability,
We
but
even fought computer people.
Certainly sounds like it.
I just can't lose someone else to him. Again. And he
What-
looks at...
Yeah,
What if we
good.
could make a deal with them? You know, what, like I had, me and my gang back in the day had a blood man feud, and they like silver, man. Maybe we can give them
Nah, that's not
give
what
them
it-
some silver.
But we already made the deal.
some silver bullets, man. Use silver bullets.
Hey, we can make some silver bullets.
That's-
It might work, man. We done it before too, fighting these blood sucking things.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Obviously, I don't know what you've gone through, Billy, in your past life, but I have to admit something to you guys. Obviously Chris is not here, so I guess I could finally say it. One of the luxuries of having the role that I have is that, I'm able to... I receive rewards for being in this position, and I had to cash in a lot of favors. I lost Chris's mom to him, and Chris's mom is well, I guess the only way that I can explain it is she is an AI. One of the only ones that walks around in this world at the moment. And he kind of
What
peers
do you
down.
mean
And
she
he's
walks
like,
around. She's still here?
No. I mean, we do have the ability to go to the future just a little bit, as well as those bastards do. And they gifted me with, I guess, a base model version of my wife because I was having a hard time dealing with it. And they knew that Chris had something to do with the future, and they didn't want to fuck up his childhood. And I can't lose more people to that guy. He's a monster.
Chris's future's not over, man. I'm telling you.
How did you lose her?
The same way that you guys are gonna go do. I thought we could kill him.
So
I
you
thought-
fought him.
Yeah.
So you know how he fights. You can show us. Help us out.
It was quick.
You're pretty quick too.
Yeah, it was quick. We rolled up, and all I remember is people floating in the air, dissolving in blood. And I watched him take out all the blood from my wife right in front of me. And he let me go to send a message.
He didn't necessarily trust us, but he is coming under the context of a deal we made with him.
What kind of
Seems
deal?
Like it seems like you. Did he knew you were coming for him? No.
Yeah.
We have that advantage.
We just got to make it look good at first, because then he'll really drop his attention.
I
If it
pop
looks
him
good at
right in the
first-
back of the head, easy
Oh,
peasy.
Yeah, let's just
Wipe my
let's get him-
hands clean. Alien lady over here will, use her woogity powers on him, and we'll be good. We'll be good to go.
Excuse me.
You're gonna stare him down.
Yeah, a good old stare down.
Give him the old lazy eye.
Yeah, Papa goes with it.
I have a bad feeling about this, guys.
What if we just run? What I mean, what's the
Yeah.
worst? I mean, the contract. Is there a date? Like, is there a time you got it? And like, what if we just avoid him?
What contract? Chris's dad chimes in.
Did Trinity not explain why this is even happening?
Ah,
No, she
shit,
said-
man.
She told me that we could probably. She has this crackpot idea of going in full force into the fucking into their command center and taking it down.
No, we're not going nowhere. He's coming here. We're gonna get
No,
him
I'm
here.
not
There's less
talking about
people.
him.
Oh.
She said she told me her plan, and that
That's
if
after.
we were to kill him, we could basically do it today. It wouldn't even be that big of a deal because she thinks that. I mean, I don't know who she thinks is going to take over, but. And then she said that you guys were going to be involved, and. But no, what contract are you talking about?
I have a contract that states we have to kill him. There was, I don't know, someone powerful in that cabin that was very tricky.
Hmm.
Lost more
So
than
you-
your son in there, that's for sure.
So you have a spiritual contract? Is that what it is?
I guess.
And you see him just kind of like all of the blood goes from his face, and he slumps down in this just defeated posture. He's like, I don't think I can do this anymore. I don't. I don't have a team that's ready to fight. All these guys are green. Like,
I like green.
yeah. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can watch you guys die.
Can we run? Do you think we'd make it?
We can't outrun
No.
that contract.
That contract will. I saw what it did to Trinity's husband. They tried to avoid it too because she's a fucking idiot. The contract that they signed for ended up was to kill I don't want to get into it, but they couldn't do it, so he basically withered away. And then she gained some perks because he died and he signed. I don't know the whole story of it, but basically, no, you can't run from this. You can't. I mean, it's gonna wither away you and everyone around you, and there's no winning.
Well, it
And
sounds
look-
like we have to try then.
Hey, Billy, like fighting? That's fine.
No.
We've got this.
He looks at Carrie and he reaches into his pocket and he hands you this little black box. It's about maybe that long and kind of that big, and he's like, "This is yours now. You'll know what to do with it later on. I'm leaving." And I'm gonna go make some arrangements, but I'm done. And without saying another word, he turns around and he walks back to his car, and he gets in his car and he drives away. And his
All his
his
men
little
go with him or
command.
what?
You what?
His men go with him or what?
No, they're here. They're just kind of. They have like a little command center tent with a couple computers, and you can tell that they're not the same guys who showed up in that Apache helicopter who are all, scary and intimidating weapons. They look like they're a couple people who may have never seen any fighting in their lives. So all that's left is them, you guys, Trinity, and Bernoulli to come up with a plan.
All right.
The bites that he has, like the things that knocked us all to the ground, is it like kind of like a flashbang? Like, is it
Yeah.
a sound thing? Okay.
Is it like one use or do?
It's got multiple uses.
Yeah, it has a random
okay.
amount of usages, and then
I
you have to
didn't-
roll.
I didn't realize that
Yeah, I
when
think
you
you
did
can
it. And I
do
was
it
like,
again,
really?
No, no.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to cry a little bit.
Trinity kind of notices that he left, and she comes back over, and she's like, well, where's he going? Is he gonna go get more men?
No.
He's done.
No, he's not coming back. It's just gonna
Doesn't
be
look
us.
like this guy.
Yeah, he said he quit. He
He's
said
hurt.
he turned in his papers to your boss on
Sunday.
Monday.
Yeah, he gone. I
Mm.
said deuces.
Well, I believe in us.
Oh,
I
I
think
know.
we can do this.
I know we can do this. I've seen it.
So what's our plan? She's like, I got.
All right. So the plan is, we're gonna get him here, and we're gonna make him think we're trying to kill you. I already know how we're
Okay.
gonna get him here. I already know.
And then we're gonna shoot you in the face.
No, we're not gonna shoot her in the face.
We're not shooting her, remember. We're shooting.
We'll shoot at her, just not.
Oh,
don't
we're shooting
shoot
him in the face. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'll shoot him in the face.
Yep.
with silver
Okay,
bullets.
I won't shoot you
Ugly
in the
bastard.
face.
We need
Okay.
silver bullets.
The tongue man.
Don't you have any silver bullets?
I don't have any silver bullets.
I thought. I could-
No, I don't got any on me, man. I woke up in this kid's body. That sounds weird, but
Is there any silver around? We need to make some bullets.
I mean, there's definitely silver at the market. But
Yeah, man. Let me just fucking smith up some bullets real quick. Get me some silver. Let me just hammer things for you real fast. I don't know how to do that shit. I can make moonshine out of spit though, but I can't do that.
Well, it sounds like we need to go back to the town real quick.
Any
We gotta tell him
equipment
he's coming
around that would
anyway.
have,
We gotta tell him he's ready for him anyway.
Any what? Any equipment?
like equipment. I don't think they use silver and like electronics.
No, they didn't have anything. They wouldn't have anything there. We're gonna have to go
No,
back to
there's
the
no-
town.
There's no equipment, but Seymour, give me a D20 roll.
Yeah, we got a scientist here. He'll figure something out.
We got a scientist. We got a scientist.
Yeah, and give me go ahead and add
Maybe brains, right?
add luck to it.
Is it
Dang.
all luck or? how's
Yeah,
that?
all
Oh, so
all
then
luck.
it would
1
be a
point for 1 point?
That's my highest stat.
I have 8 luck, so 13 and 8.
Okay.
for add.
21?
Yeah, 21.
21.
So you're kind of like pondering a little away from everybody, and you look over in that little command center, as they like to call it. And again, we're talking like it's like a pretty large tent with a couple tables set up, and you can see that there's some like military-esque equipment in there and a couple guys working. And you see 2 trunks on the ground next to it, and you walk over and open it up, and you find yourself some pretty heavy weaponry. You in one trunk that covers the whole entire trunk, you find yourself a rocket launcher. There is 2 rockets in there, and no others. Very combat evolved rocket launcher looking esque, if you
Hell yeah.
You
Lock
get
on.
its
Does it have
reference,
lock on
yeah.
mechanism?
it does have lock on mechanism.
Yeah. Okay.
And in the other one, you find a little bit more, like, I guess the easiest way to do it is a couple more pimped out SMGs that look a little bit more powerful than the ones that you guys are carrying now. But there's no silver to be found.
boom, right?
Hell yeah.
And I show him the rocket launcher and explain to him like how it works, because I don't think he's ever. I was like, you point this at the bad guy.
Okay.
Make sure you're far away,
Okay.
and it will go big boom.
All right. I like the sound of that.
And then I let everybody else know about the SMGs. How many SMGs are there?
There is 4 SMGs.
Oh,
Ooh,
sick.
so I can get a
Oh,
second
Yeah.
so we
SMG.
can just trade them out. Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
bet.
And then
So what's the
Sick.
everybody gets one.
What's
what's the
Yeah,
damage
what's
for
the
that
new
thing?
and then
stat?
potentially Trinity, unless Billy wants an SMG too.
Trinity kind of sees what's going on, and she's all like, "Oh no, I don't need any more weapons."
Fuck.
And she doesn't say why, but she doesn't. She looks ready to go. What was the damage on the SMGs currently? It's
5d6. Yeah,
5d6. Yeah.
Yeah, these are 7d6.
Oh, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that just means that this dude's about to be fucking jacked.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
If
about to
we
get
didn't
fun.
find those, that was
Yeah.
Wes going.
I gotta give
later,
him some kind of a
gamers.
chance.
R.I.P. gamer.
He's,
So then, as far as like the plan, one idea I have is with the mine that Billy has. If it is sound based, if we're able to time it correctly, I don't know if this will work, but we clog our ears with something and hope that it doesn't affect us, or it would have hopefully a less strong effect.
Doesn't it
And
knock
Yeah,
us
do we-
down?
Can we make like some sort of detonator for the thing? Like when I was mining, boom. We can be farther away and
yeah, can't you rig some kind of
and it
remote
won't-
that'll push the button for us or trigger the button?
I like this.
a remote. I don't know what that is, but that sounds. I mean, as long as that was
We
that's
only have
what
one
I'm talking
rig.
about.
It just has multiple uses.
It's a push button boomer,
What was that?
like you're
sorry?
talking about.
Okay.
We only have one mine with just multiple uses. We don't have multiple mines.
No,
yeah,
we just have
yeah,
the one.
just the one that
The
Chris
one,
bought.
okay.
Yep.
All right, cool. So we would just have
Okay.
to nonchalantly get him near it, and
Well, we could set it out there
we
and then
activate, that's when
lure
we
him that
attack.
direction.
Is the mine the same thing that he set off earlier, or something else?
Yeah, that's what he's
Yeah,
talking
Well,
about.
same thing. I think.
That
It's not a
didn't
mine,
seem
yeah,
to be. That didn't seem to be sound based. It just knocked everyone down.
That thing
It-
sucks.
It is. It's not necessarily. I guess I wouldn't say it's sound based, but it is proximity based. So if he's in with some sort of proximity, he's gonna get knocked
A
down.
range.
10
Um,
yards.
But
So,
I'll
like,
give.
Covering
I'll
our
give,
ears isn't gonna help. is
I
what
will
mean.
give. I will give an advantage roll for clogged ears
Oh,
because
okay.
it does impact your what's the word I want to use, the equilibrium.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I mean, we can clog my ears and test it out. I'll push it. I mean, it was kind of cool. We can see if it works.
Let's not test it. We've got a limited number of uses. But I think that seems like a good idea.
Okay, so what? We're going to use Trinity as bait? Because he thinks we're coming.
Close enough. We can't get him close enough to her, but she needs to be visible to him for this to work, I imagine.
What
She's
if we
like-
what if one of us go in disguise, dress up? I've dressed up as a
No.
lady a few times
That's not gonna work.
to
He
get
can smell us.
into some places.
Yeah, he
and
can
I-
smell
He
us.
can smell us
He
through
can
our blood.
smell us.
You
He
especially.
can tell who he is.
Oh, okay.
You and me we can't hide. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
the one that's gonna lure him here.
He can smell
He'll
our blood.
follow me anywhere, guaranteed.
Damn. Okay.
All I
right.
gotta do is one little thing.
That's
Trinity's she's like, well, what if you guys tie me up and you
Pause.
basically say, you kind of use me as like a bait and say, well, I have your prize over here, and I've been tied up before, and I know how to. She's all like, if you tie the ropes a certain way, it would look like I'm fully around a tree or whatever, but just like tie my hands and then I can saw it off with a knife when I'm ready to jump into battle.
Okay.
So that way he doesn't think that like he could see me somewhere tied up and he would just assume that you guys are following with your deal.
And then should we put that knockout box like
We'll put the
next to
knockout
you?
box down here where he's got a park to come in. He'll see it
Oh, like
walking
so
up. We
before
knock
he
his
even
ass out.
before
We
he
just
even
go.
gets okay.
We can hide it on the other side of the car or something. We'll
He
have
walks
Cannoli blocking the
around.
road.
He's not like ghosty or anything, is he?
Oh yeah, he walks around. He's
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just
I
park.
just in my mind he like
we'll just park
floats.
Cannoli's car, blocking the road. So he's got to come in around it. He's got to walk around the car. He'll be just right on the other side of the car. Ain't gonna hurt the
And
car,
Trinity's-
man.
As soon as we see him, we're attacking.
And
Best
Trinity
bet.
says, well, then I'm not going to tie myself up if we're just going to fight him.
Well, he'll be knocked out right away. Well, no, we're gonna tie
Yeah,
you
but-
up so that he can see that it looks good as he's
Yeah, we
see over
kinda-
the car.
We kind of want his guard down, so I think we want him to get close, make him think, I don't think he's gonna kill her off bat. I mean, imagine he just walks up and just
Magic
takes
to
her
death.
out immediately. Don't give him us a second chance.
Well,
But
did he say he wants me dead? Like, is he trying to capture me or dead?
He said trap.
He said get her in front of me.
Yeah, that's all he
Yeah.
said.
I said I was gonna set a trap for you. So I think having you tied up as if I trapped you
Would be a
might
good
be
idea.
the way to go. Because I could be like, look, I got her.
Well, that's
Tied
what
her
I'm
up
saying.
real good right here for you.
When he drives up, the light is just like shining on her, tied up in the middle
Yeah.
of the field.
Just out of range of the
He sees her
blast.
just out of-
And as he
Yeah.
walks up, we blast his ass.
And then I take my shotgun and I put it right into his mouth.
I like it.
Okay.
Is this
Are we-
black box when he said that I would know when to use it? Does that mean don't even look at it yet, or does that just mean like
I can do whatever.
okay?
Ye-
Before we start the fight, can I look to see what it is?
Yeah, it's a key.
Okay.
Mhm.
All
Yeah.
right.
You're not quite sure. It looks kind of older key, like it's a long, like key, and it just has a couple prongs at the end. But
Like a skeleton key looking thing.
yeah, kind of like a skeleton key. But you have no idea what. It has nothing to do with anything around here.
Okay. Cool.
Made of silver. Could stab him with it.
No. Nope. Nope.
Are you? Trinity's like, I think I want to talk to him. Can we make that happen?
Oh, I'm sure we
Before-
talk. I'm sure he'll talk because he likes to hear himself talk. Plus, we got to finish making our deal with him.
Hey, I had this happen before too. Imagine her be a double agent and just like side with the some bitch, and then they kill us all right now. That'd be crazy.
He's like,
Why
yeah,
you want to talk? Why you want to talk to him?
because I want to kill all you guys.
All right, cool.
She's like, who's this fucking guy?
Sorry,
Where'd Chris go?
He's not from around here.
Chris is not home right now.
If I was going to kill you guys, I would have pulled out my machine gun when you guys were fighting those police officers while I was fixing the elevator, and I would have just fucking blasted y'all in the back. So I think we're good. I think we're
He
past
doesn't-
that.
He doesn't know what's going on.
I want to.
You're trying to kill
Nope.
Trip. Don't worry. He's just special.
He just
I
doesn't
wanna
know what's
talk
going
to
on.
Once the
him-
excitement begins, he'll know what to do.
I want to talk to him before we attack because I want to know why he wants me captured or dead so bad because I really don't understand.
So then you'll just be captured when he shows up. That's not a problem. And then the second we see something going south, we hit the button and he goes dead, and we get him.
Fine. So
Yeah.
just, we're not attacking him immediately, and then when shit.
Gonna
hits
try to
the
keep
fan,
him at
we
a
should
distance though,
probably
because we need to finish up making our deal.
Well, yeah.
And then I hit him with that big boom thing you gave me.
Yeah, after he falls down.
Because under the tense that we want our part of the deal first before we fully give, so he can't get close to her.
All right.
So yeah, for prep, that's what I'm setting up the thing, and with their idea of making like a fuse line. That way we can activate it remotely from a distance.
Okay. So here's
Burying
we're
it in
gonna
the
give
dirt, all like A-Team style.
this,
It's the prep montage.
this is going to be a very long section, I assume, a very pivotal part of this story. So we're going to take our intermission now, if everyone is okay with that.
All right, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
We will.
and I would just like to say before we start the fight, I will be letting the other person be the pilot of my brain.
I'm gonna let the voices take over.
Yeah,
Trinity's
exactly.
like, Trinity's like, what do you mean?
Oh, you'll love this.
It's complicated.
She turns into big Amazon woman. She's like shmoo shmoo. Shmoo shmoo.
She's all like, does your who is she friends with him? Does he know who, like,
I don't
what are you
think so.
implying here? Who's gonna take over what?
We're gonna take over this fight.
I have
A buddy.
a connection with someone that gives me a special ability, and she is stronger than I am.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll need all the power we got. That will be interesting. Are you? Like, can you come back from it?
Yes.
In
I
time.
can't do this too many times,
Okay.
but
And
this feels like a situation where it's going to be necessary.
she looks around at everyone. She's like, well, I mean, I guess we either die today or we don't. And she goes and she starts getting stuff prepared.
I don't know.
We're gonna
Maybe.
take we're gonna take our quick intermission. If everyone can be back and ready at, we'll say 35.
10 minutes.
We'll
then.
give it a
Okay.
yep, 10 minutes, 15
All right.
minutes. Everyone watching, we will be back shortly. Thank you.
Cheers.
back live. Alrighty, we are back. It's time. So you guys are still kind of getting your preparations ready. Getting everything situated. And yeah, I'll turn it over to you guys to kind of get your final preparations done.
All right, so we're gonna inform Carrie what the plan is. So her and Trinity, we've got to inform them what plan we've got. So what we're gonna do?
Hey, it's a good one.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna lure him here with the signal that I thought of. The signal I thought of is gonna be my blood. He's gonna smell it, and he's gonna come here. Cause like I said, we'll signal him. He'll know. He'll know when it's time.
True.
So all I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna cut my hand, and I'm gonna rub a little here, just all over the place, and I'm gonna bandage it up and stand in the middle, next to her tied up, next to Trinity tied up. When it gets here, we're gonna lure him in close, and when we lure him in close, we're gonna we gotta finish up our deal for Trinity. Or we're gonna have Trinity back a little bit. Actually, we're gonna meet him in the middle, or I will, and we gotta set up our deal for Chris. And as we're doing that, I'll signal back. You guys will know when I do it, and that's when you hit the button.
Sick.
Yeah, what he said.
So, and the plan is we're going to disorient him with that sound, that knocker outer thing, and then we can just dip, dive, and dodge, and I can hide all over the place. He'll be chasing me down because he can smell me all over the place. He'll never know where I'm at. Everywhere he turns, it's going to be me. I believe that's going to cause him pretty disorientated. Most of the time, we can just blast him.
Did you get all that, Seymour?
And that's that.
Oh yeah, we had already discussed the plan. Sorry, my son was
Oh.
watching Invincible. He was
No, you're good.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you guys ready to start the
Oh, I guess.
these last things? Okay.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
so ready.
I am
I've got my ears plugged.
God level.
That way,
person
whenever
right
the
now.
thing goes off, I don't get knocked out like he does.
All right. So
Or I get a roll against it at least.
you cut your hands and you start putting the blood everywhere, right? And that's your signal,
Right.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So as the blood kind of, is getting in the air or whatever, you look down the road and you hear a boop, 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 boop. And cusping over a hill, you see the motherfucker on this ginormous motorcycle riding in down by himself. You see him pull over. He pulls right in next to where Cannoli parked. He sees the situation. He sees Trinity tied up. She sees all of you guys kind of hanging out. He sees Uncle Jay next to Trinity. He gets off his bike and he's wearing an interesting pair of just clothing. You're not sure if this is his battle armor or if it's just some fashion statement, but all of it's this very dark red, but it looks kind of heavy.
Leathery.
Little leathery look to it. From head to toe, long sleeve.
Leather daddy.
Yeah, leather dad.
I like it.
He gets off his motorcycle and he kind of stretches, and you see the tongue kind of, doing its thing. And you hear him, he's like, "Seymour, you came through. This whole time I thought that you were just gonna fuck me. But it looks like you guys actually want to make a deal, because I see her over there tied up next to your your friend, the one with the blood. Oh, and I see. Oh, there's the other one I like, and he's just staring right at Billy.
Gross.
He's like, well, I guess we I guess this is kind of awkward, huh? Because I really was here to fight, and you guys are actually gonna do it. All right. And he kind of walks up to Seymour, and I assume the three of you, aside from Uncle or from Jay, are all kind of by each other, right?
Probably, yeah.
Me and Seymour are gonna meet him up there near the middle. I think that was the plan.
Oh,
We're gonna,
okay.
and then the other two are gonna stay back.
Oh yeah, I mean, the idea is I'm gonna lead him to.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll hang back with Billy.
Yeah, man, I got a question. I mean,
Just-
I trapped the lady. You know, you
Gotta
said
shush him,
you said
gotta
you
shush
could
him.
help. No, hey, don't shush me. I'm just saying if he can help with the friend thing, like before we do this exchange, like, can you get their friend back? You know, like I mean, as much as I like the new body and such, I mean, can you do that?
Yeah. So it's funny you say that, and you didn't notice, but like he's also wearing kind of this like satchel. It's not a purse; it's a satchel. And he kind of flings it around. He pulls out this old tomb.
Really got me.
What?
You saying it's not a purse, it's a satchel.
It's a
just
satchel.
Really, it just really
Indiana
got me.
Jones
Not a
wears
purse.
one.
Yeah, the Indiana Jones wears
Not a
one.
fanny.
Yeah.
It just really got me. I'm sorry.
He pulls out this old dusty tomb, and you can actually see when he opens it up, there's kind of like this blue and purple energy that comes out of the book. And he's all like, I went back there because I understood what you guys were saying with the body thing. And first of all, you guys said Chris is still kind of here, right?
No.
I don't think we said that.
Believe he is.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
like you know,
Yeah.
maybe
His body's
somewhere
here.
near.
You know where his soul's at. I mean, I'm not saying if it's physically here, but you know where his soul is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was in
Okay.
the house.
So, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, the house. So, I know a spell that can basically take him out of that soul, and we can manifest it not necessarily into his old body, but like I can give his soul a physical form. It's gonna look a little bit different than what, like, he's not gonna look like, and he points at Billy. He's like, it's not gonna look like that, but like, I can make him at least physical. He's probably not gonna be able to like live in society that much because people are gonna be really confused. But like, it's gonna be the
a
same
ghost?
person. I mean, kind of a ghost, but
Well, that
not
sounds
really.
worse. I don't
That
want to
wasn't our
like trap
deal.
his spirit here.
The deal was that I would help. I told you that I wasn't sure if I could put him back, and I
That
went
is-
back and found my tomb to
That is true.
give
he
you
did say
guys an
that.
opportunity. I mean, if you guys have a better plan to get your friend back, I mean, I'm the one. I guess I'm the only one who knows how to do this. I could leave, but like that's what I have. I mean, unless you have more information on his soul, but if it's at some house lingering or something, like I can at least give him physical presence. It's gonna be him, like, and he'll be able to hang out with you guys and walk around, and he probably won't age, and he'll probably never die. But I mean,
So it's gonna be like
he'll
Trinity.
at least be able to, be alive.
So what if his soul is in something, like an item?
Would you catch him in a jar? So you can get moonshine?
Yeah, man. Like moonshine jar. You just catch that some bitch, bring him here. Like what?
It would really depend on the item, but yeah, I mean, it would definitely change things if it's in an item. I guess we could just like, I mean, I don't know what you guys think about killing, but if he was in an item, I guess we probably could just kill someone with that item and see if he just takes over their body. I mean, that's definitely an option. Is that what's going? Like, is he in an item? Did you guys get it? Like, put him in an item?
No, I'm just thinking of options. Like if he wasn't lingering, we got him in an item. Would it be a different? Like, would he not be a ghost anymore?
Yeah, and he's kind of holding this tomb out, and he's like, skimming through pages, like, yeah. Like, so I guess like theoretically, if you kill someone with that item, they should be able to possess the body.
Did
But
you
it's
kill with
tough.
the moonshine
like,
bottle?
Just
I mean,
break it over their head.
yeah, you don't want to do like crazy damage to the body because when he takes over the body, like if you fucking cut him in half, he's just going to be in a cut in half body,
Right.
you know. But
Mm.
I mean, that's something if that's what you. I mean, I assume you guys don't have a lot of experience. And he looks at
Do we look like we have experience?
He's like, I don't think you guys have a lot of experience. And he kind of licks his lips at Billy, and he's like, but I mean, if he's loose in like a building, the best I can do is try and give him a physical form. But if he's in an item, I mean, all we got to do is kill someone. And he kind of looks at those couple dudes in the tent who are completely mortified at what this guy looks like. Like, we can kill one of them and just fucking see if Chris can take over their body. But I mean, do you guys have the item?
No, that's what we're saying. If he was in an item, we could go get him or something.
Oh,
Jiminy Christmas.
hypotheticals.
We're just thinking of options, you know.
Yeah.
What if he? Well, because obviously I'm in this dude's body. So if we killed me, like if we, you know, would he just go back into his body? But we can't like kill his body. Like, where do we stab me? Like, do we do like a toe in the leg? Do you know?
I mean,
It's merely a flesh wound.
yeah, we could
Yeah.
probably, depending on what we do it, I mean, we could probably just heal. I mean, do you guys have healing powers?
Well, I could smoke weed and get better. I'm good with that.
Jesus Christ, you guys are fucking little bitches. I mean, I guess I could do everything, but you're saying this is hypothetical. Why are we even talking? And he kind of looks past you and he looks at Trinity. He's like, tasty one there, isn't it? And he goes up to Trinity, and Trinity, before she can even say anything, he holds out his hand and sucks her into a ring.
I
She's gone.
fucking fuck.
And he's like, thank you guys so much for making this happen. I really needed to get her just out of here because, man, she is just a fucking bitch. I'm sorry you guys had to deal with her. Isn't she the worst? And he kind of looks at his ring. You see there's a couple rings on his hand that all kind of look very similar. And he's all
None
like...
are like glowing green from a spirit being sucked into them.
They're kind of glowing, but he's all like, I didn't even want to hear her fucking talk because she always talks circles and plans and stuff. So, but yeah, let's get this. Let's get your friend back. How do you? Where's he at?
Oh man! Somebody hit the button. Oh, I don't know.
Seymour?
We gotta go. He's in the house.
Do I have the remote? I can't remember.
I mean, I guess me and Billy are the ones hanging back. Is that
It's
so?
kind of.
Do we have it?
I guess yeah, it would be one of the two of them.
Okay.
He's kind of looking around. He's like,
Okay, I guess I hit it. Sure. Bam.
so okay, so you're hitting the knockout. Okay.
Yeah. It's time. It's time.
Oh,
All right. It is. I guess it's time.
oh, my.
Go ahead, and everyone roll initiative.
That sucks that Trinity's not helping us now, though. That's shitty.
Oh, you're supposed to hit the button, not talk to him.
Which ring?
She wants to talk to him.
Which what?
Which ring did she get sucked into? Like which finger?
We don't know.
Middle finger.
Oh,
Finger,
okay.
left hand, right hand.
Right hand.
Got you. Okay.
Oh my. Initiative.
Fuck.
I got a 16. Oh, you got a 19. Hell yeah, brother.
I got a 12.
Okay, hold on. So,
I got 7, I got
yeah.
Jay is definitely first with a 19. Unless-
Seymour, what'd you get?
12.
Carrie?
16.
9.
9.
Wait, hold on. Nothing adds to initiative, right?
No.
No.
That's D&D. Sorry.
Wait, he rolled a 13, so he's actually gonna go after Barry, and then
He's in the middle.
Billy rolled a 9. Okay.
R.I.P.
So how this would
Mhm.
work is you guys will have your whole entire full turn, like one full turn each, and then it will go to the top of the initiative, and then Jay and Carrie will get a turn. He'll wake up, do his thing, and then we'll just go on.
Gotcha. So
Doing
like
our
we
thing.
get like a surprise round.
Correct.
Cool.
So he's knocked out, and I'm just gonna give you guys the plan. No one else gets knocked out. So, Jay, go ahead and roll with advantage to hit. Well, what are you doing? You shoot.
what I'm doing is I am grabbing the knife from Seymour and I'm gonna stab the guy with it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Very unclear at what point in his health we need to hit him with it. When he's almost dead is my bet.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
roll with advantage. Two
Advantage?
d20s.
2d20s?
I-
Okay. Let me get my
Yep.
Just
camera.
imagine he hits. All right, he gets sucked up in the
Yeah.
knife. You win.
Oh, that's a 6. Damn it.
Ooh.
Oh, and a 2? Oh no.
The handoff between you and Seymour with the knife
Didn't work
just
because I was
doesn't
just
really
stealing.
happen.
I was just trying to take it from him.
Yeah, like he kind of tries to hand it to you like that baton thing, and you both
Oh.
kind of drop it and reach for it, and nothing happens. Carrie,
Is it
it's
on the
your
ground
turn.
or did someone get it?
Yeah, I'll say Jay picked it up.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure, like, if we need to pick it up, I don't want to miss that. Okay, I guess I
my.
take a shot at him with the SMG.
Okay.
Do I have advantage too, or just?
Yeah, everyone has advantage when he's
Okay.
knocked out.
17 is the
Oh,
higher
that's-
roll.
Okay.
Hits.
And then you're
And that's 7d6.
correct.
I don't know. That's a
Yeah.
lot of d6, brother.
Yeah.
A dice roller for that, I think.
Yeah.
I think I have enough, actually, which is telling of how many dice I own.
Nerd.
I like dice.
No, I'm just kidding. As I like have dice spread out across my table.
Okay. Some of these dice are like really dark and not gonna show up on this screen very well, but okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know I have one more. There it is. Aha. Ah, shoot. I have okay. 1, 2, 3. I got 20.
20.
20.
All right.
Hold on, actually, because I did my, what is my extra power stat? What is it? I know
Wait,
I
have
have
you
it.
transformed?
Yeah, I said I did it right before we started.
Okay.
That's why I brought it up earlier.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool. Did you
Okay.
write down what the extra buff is?
I'm looking for it. I know we've talked. Hold on, sorry. Sorry, I thought I had it written down somewhere closer. I feel like it was just double, but that seems crazy.
No, I think it was double.
Okay. Okay, so is that double what I rolled, or do I need to roll for?
No, we'll just double what it rolls.
Okay, so 40.
Okay. Seymour.
So I'm gonna, I mean, I'm standing right next to him with the SMG. I'm gonna take, I'm just gonna load into him, and then, so let's see if I hit first. Oh, just D20, right?
Yep.
That is a 13.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits, so you're
Does it?
fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So go
Hey,
ahead
but
and
he
do
might
your-
crit.
Oh yeah, do the roll. Do the roll. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I did not. I got a 6.
Damn.
Okay.
Well, it was worth it.
Worth it. No, absolutely. Good call.
And then go ahead and do your D6 or 7 D6.
7d6. Alright. 7d6. Nope. That is a 22.
Hell yeah, brother.
And I also, if I could, after I do that, I'm gonna run away and I yell over to Billy and just say boom time.
Okay. Billy, it is your turn. Muted.
Billy wants to boom, but I also. Do you think I should grab the rings? Should I take the rings off his fingers while he's knocked out?
That seems like a good idea.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
Hey, see, Billy got shit. Dang, I can think it through.
Billy's not dumb all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take because I obviously don't.
It's that
I mean,
spice.
I'm not
The
sure
spice
which one
told
it
him.
was. I mean, you said a middle finger one,
Just,
but I
he's
want to
on
take
the
them
ground.
all
Take
because
all
who
of
knows?
them.
Maybe there might be some more people in them rings. So I'm gonna
I'll
take.
give you advantage roll on taking his 3 rings off.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, that's crazy. I rolled a 20.
You drip all his fingers off in the process.
Okay,
14.
Okay, that will happen.
18.
Okay.
They're off.
So you run up to his body and you just fucking first you
Yoink.
Rob his ass.
you kind of punch him in the forehead just from all the dirty comments that he's made. Doesn't do any damage, but you do it, and then
It made me feel good.
Yeah, you feel boost your confidence, and then you snag all the rings off of his finger and kind of run back a little bit.
How many rings?
3.
3 rings total.
3
There
rings.
is a bright green one, a bright blue one, and a bright purple one.
Don't give him ideas, man.
He's already got the idea.
You already know. I already put
This
them
is
on.
Chris. This is already this is Chris.
Did you put them on?
Hell yeah.
You did? Okay. I need you to
Damn.
be very precise with telling me which ring you put
No.
on which finger.
Okay. Green one on the index.
Okay.
Blue one on the middle.
Okay.
And purple one on the ring finger, all on the right hand.
Okay. And do you do anything like?
No,
You
I
just-
just put them on.
Okay. All right. Jay, it is your turn. You still have advantage.
All right, I'm going to try to stab him again with the knife.
Okay.
Oh shit! I forgot the thing. Oh come on! All right, it's a 3 and a 1.
No.
A 1.
Damn.
Oh,
You don't take any personal damage, but this is the first time that you've held the dagger, and you get a sense of dread that comes from the dagger into your hand, into your body, and you can feel what seems to be Chris's energy sobbing.
Oh, good.
Harry, it is your turn. Or the artist formerly known as Carrie, it is your turn.
I mean, we don't know the other lady's name. She doesn't really have a name. She's just like, whatever, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go out for him with the SMG again.
Okay.
Do we still have advantage? He hasn't gotten up yet, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think he gets up next.
Yeah. 20! Hell yeah, brother.
So that's going to be triple damage, whatever you roll.
Wouldn't that be
Okay.
quadruple?
I'm not gonna.
Double
I mean,
and
that's
double?
up to you.
Double,
No,
double?
we're going to do
No double,
we're going
double?
to do triple. Yeah.
Okay. So
Hopefully-
just roll the d6 and times 3. We're gonna do it that way.
I think it was like
Yeah.
times 5. Yeah.
Yes, 7d6, and then times that by 3.
Okay.
Damn. That's great. Oh, that's quite the hit.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I need to start over. Okay.
15, 16, 17. Sorry.
21.
Okay. What's 17 plus 6? My brain.
17 plus 6 is 25.
23.
Okay, so
Oh,
it's
no, 23,
25
23,
times
23. You're right, 23.
Okay. 23 times 3. So
69?
69?
69!
We win.
Nice.
We win.
Yeah,
We
game's
won.
over.
Game over.
Campaign defeated.
We win.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
You just.
69.
You just.
his
That's a
head just
crit if I
explodes.
ever heard one.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a hell of a crit right there.
All right. It is his turn.
Oh boy.
As he comes out of the daze and he looks around and he kind of sees the damage he takes and he stands up and he's like, looks at his hand. He's like, Seymour, Seymour, Seymour. Why?
Sorry, man. It's just business.
Why is he why is it Seymour that he locks in on?
There might be a reason. Well, I came here knowing that it was going to be a fight. I figured as much. I got what I needed out of this. In my whichever one of you fucking rapscallions took my ring. I guess it's violence. And you see his hand open up and thick curdles of blood drip out of his hand all the way down into a blood whip.
Ugh.
And he grabs the top of it and he whips it at Seymour.
No.
Oh shit.
Does he hit?
A 7 does not hit.
Yeah.
Sorry, about to start marking my health.
Okay. That is his turn. So Seymour, it's your turn.
I'm going to. Yeah, at a distance. I'm gonna with the SMG again. That is a 7.
Rip.
Okay.
Miss for miss.
Billy.
All right. It's boom boom time. I'm
Okay.
gonna pull out the rocket launcher.
I'm going to tell you right now that if you land, Jay will take damage because he was trying to stab him.
Oh. All right. Well, I am gonna notice that, and I'm gonna wait. And I'm gonna pull out my sniper rifle instead.
Okay.
And take a more accurate shot.
All right.
Okay.
D20 to hit.
We'll see how hard the moonshine's been hitting. 13.
That's a hit. Woo. So, again, you roll a D20 for damage. If it's above a 10, you roll an additional D20.
Yep. Okay. Damn it. It's a 4.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know how to shoot that thing, did you?
Jay,
I'm a little drunk.
it's your turn.
My turn? All right. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm real close to him, is I'm going to, like, kind of, how I've still got, like, cuts in my hand. I'm going to fling my blood in his face and then shank at him again.
Okay, I'll give you advantage this time.
16. Oh no, that's 10. Never mind. And a 20.
Hey, that 20
A
hits.
crit. Crit.
So you stab him with the dagger. And as you stab, you look up and you see his face kind of give you this devilish look. Because he knows now what that dagger is. And go ahead and do 2d10s of damage. And then obviously double it for the crit.
3 and a 9. So that's 12.
24.
24.
Okay.
That's some good. That's some good damn damage right there.
All right, Carrie, it is your turn.
All right.
Give him the evil eye.
Well, I mean, I'm just like being transformed by it now.
Well, hell yeah, give it to him.
I guess I will just SMG again.
Okay.
Seems
Roll.
to be working decently.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, those SMGs are wild.
Damn, I got an 11.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
It's his turn now, and he's gonna address his audience again because he's very big into theatrics, and he's like, I've noticed 2 things now. Chris is in that dagger, and he looks at Carrie and he's all like, do you not remember me? I remember a dance with the flame about a millennial ago, and you helped me quite a bit, so I'm confused that you let this little pipsqueak basically turn you against what you believe. Huh. What an odd world we live in now. And he peers at Billy Moonshine and he's like, you're wearing my rings. And you see him, he with his other hand that doesn't have the blood whip in it, you see him he mushes his fingernails into his skin and he's building up blood into his hand, and it's turning into this really gross goo, but it has a mass to it, and he throws it at Billy, and in the air it turns into a really pointed tip. Let's see if it hits. That's a 2. Okay, cool. Rolling good tonight, boys. Love it. Seymour, it is your turn.
I'm gonna run in with the shuffle, and I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
I forget what. Okay, let's see if I even hit first. 12.
Close, but no cigar. Billy, it's your turn.
Okay. Think I'm gonna reload the sniper.
Okay. That's a whole turn, right?
Yes.
Is that? Yeah, I believe that was it's an action. Yeah.
Okay. We're back to the top. Jay, it is your turn.
My turn? All right, so on my turn, since Seymour ran in, I'm going to hand him back the knife. And I'm going to kind of like push him back since he missed his shot anyway. And we're going to signal him to start backing up again. And I'm going to shoot with my SMG as we're backing up.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
All right, we got 10.
Well, no, that's a miss.
Dang it.
All right, Carrie.
Shit, dang.
Your turn.
I realize that our circumstances may have changed a bit, and that's all she says, and then she shoots at him again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
It's a miss.
Okay. It is his turn, and he looks around. He's just... You could see that there's disappointment in his eyes, that like every single time it seems like he tries to make these deals, they always go this way. And it's just really disappointing. And he sees Jay trying to run back, and he flips his blood whip at him to try and get him while he's walking away. And that is a 19. Gonna be a
Damn.
hit. And that's
Is it
going
acting
to
thorn
be,
whippy or just damage?
it's a little thorn whippy.
Okay.
So it's going to be... You're going to take 11 points of damage and have 1 bleed effect added.
But is he pulled back or?
Oh, no pullback.
Oh, that's what I meant by the thorn whip. Sorry, I should have been more
Okay.
specific.
All right.
And then it is Seymour's turn.
Follow his lead and run out as I'm shooting him with the SMG as well.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
That is a 10.
Damn. It's not looking hot for any of us tonight. We're going to have another 4-hour fucking battle.
We've done this before.
Yeah, I have things built in so it doesn't happen again. Don't worry. Billy, this is your turn.
Okay. We're taking a shot with that loaded up sniper rifle.
Okay.
Are we too close for you to do the rocket launcher still?
Oh, that's a crit, baby.
Okay.
I promise, because the
Crit
one's right here.
Yeah,
there is an
yeah.
actual one.
We can see. We believe you.
Crit with the
All right,
sniper.
this could be big. So roll that d20.
Okay. Oh yeah, because the
Because the yup.
10.
Okay,
Oh, roll it again.
7.
17
So-
times 2. What,
What,
34?
30, yeah, 34. Okay.
Cool. We'll take
All
that.
right.
Very good.
That's a good hit. That's a good hit. Billy's feeling good after that.
All right, Jay. You take 1 point of damage from the bleed effect. I'm just gonna do it every
Every time.
turn,
No problem.
and then it is your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to, since me and Seymour are backing up, I'm going to hit the button again to knock this guy out again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Whoops. This one.
And where...
Oh, it's a 4. I didn't
Damn.
get to the button.
You kind of whiffed. You like push the button and then you just hear a little fizzle.
Oh, that
Um,
didn't work.
Carrie, your turn.
Good idea though.
Is everyone far enough away that we can use the rocket launcher yet?
Yes, by Billy's turn, everyone will be far enough away.
Oh, but not right now?
No.
Okay. Damn. Okay. Then I'll just shoot at him again. 17.
Okay, that hits.
Hell yeah.
What's 19 times 2? 38?
38.
Okay, damn. Pumping the DPS, huh?
Big
Okay.
30s coming in.
It is his turn again. He kind of looks around and he just got peppered by you with that gun, and he's gonna build up another blood ball to throw at you, Carrie.
Rude.
And it is a 9. That's a miss. Okay, cool.
I appreciate you not fudging your numbers. I'm not sure if you roll your stuff live or not.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, I
He
do.
rolls it
I
live.
do.
You see it.
Yeah, I do.
I watch it all the time.
Oh yeah. I try not to watch it in case because sometimes he does stuff to let them know
Yeah.
things, so then I'll like leave the page.
I don't listen. I have the volume off.
Yeah, I always show the rolls.
Yeah.
Just to be fair. I don't want to feel like anyone's cheated. All right. Just cheating. Seymour, it's your turn.
Um, So I realize that I'm having a lot of trouble shooting with this SMG. So I'm gonna try to. Is there any? So we're on like a base, right? Is there any first aid kits around?
Yes.
I want to get to one. I don't know if I can do this on one turn, and I want to see if there's any hydrogen peroxide in any of these.
Yeah, I will give you the full roll, or give you the full churn. You notice in the command center, kind of where you got the weapons, there is a basic first aid kit that has everything in there that you would imagine, alongside some hydrogen peroxide.
So yeah, that's what I go do to scavenge for that.
Okay. Billy, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, you already know what time it is.
Boom time.
Everyone's far away. It's time for the boom boom.
If you
Yeah.
See
miss
if it
with the
even
boom
hits.
boom, it's gonna be so sad.
It's gonna be, it's definitely gonna be a lower AC to hit.
Yeah,
But
'cause it
depending
locks
on-
on, it gotta hit.
Yeah, depending on how high you roll is how much damage.
7.
Okay, so you try and lock on, but you realize that it's a lot heavier than you think. You hear a couple clicks to lock on, and you shoot it. I want you to roll 7 D10s.
Holy shit, brother.
Just got
A
blown
fucking
up.
rocket launcher.
Blowed him up. Oh, yeah, it sucks because this is gonna be Chris whenever. it's
Yeah,
done.
you've got enough dice. We love it.
No,
We
I
love this
don't. I
sound.
got it. So we're gonna have to do 4 and 3 at a time. So we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 3 more. Oh my gosh, so many ones. Oh, 19, 24, 25.
Okay.
Not a small amount.
I
But-
rolled like 3
Yeah, that was a
ones,
lot of
though.
ones, though. That
There's a
sucks.
lot of ones in there.
That it wasn't nothing, but like for the amount of damage it could have been, that's a bummer.
You do see though when you after the dust kind of clears, he's fucking almost dead.
At least it was more
Oh,
than
Jay,
half.
or
shit.
who has the knife right now? Jay? Jay picked it
No.
up, right?
Oh, shit.
I gave
Or
it
you
back.
handed it back to Seymour?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well,
I gotta
Jay-
stab him.
Seymour's turn is
Two-
eventually.
2 things: take your 1 point of damage, Jay,
Oh yeah. Okay.
and then it is your turn.
All right, my turn. So, noticing that he's all fucked up, which I really don't want to do this because that means Chris is going to be in this fucked up body, but he might be able to heal pretty easily. I'm gonna have to steal the knife again and shank this guy again with it. As
Okay,
he's
so-
going back for his hydrogen peroxide, I steal the knife as he's walking back.
Okay, you're gonna need to roll a d20 to steal the knife, and then roll a d20 to hit.
All right. Steal the knife. 10.
No knife steal.
No knife.
Didn't you already have the knife?
I gave it
Yeah, I
back
think
to him. I gave
Did
it
you?
back to him as I was pushing him backwards.
Okay.
As we were walking
Oh.
backwards.
Okay.
Okay. Carrie, it is your turn.
I guess I'll try to get the knife from Seymour too.
All right, roll d20.
Where's that fucking nasty motherfucker's body?
Nah, I got a 2.
Oh,
Okay,
no
it's
stealing
his
of this
turn.
knife. It's going to be up to Seymour if he wants to do it.
It is his turn, and he is going to. Who's close to? Is anyone close to him right now, or are you guys all backed up?
We're all
Trying to
I
back
mean,
up right
I'm
now.
close.
I'm
Well, I
backed up.
just. Oh, I guess I didn't get the knife. So yeah, we're all pretty far back.
Okay, he's gonna look at Billy again and throw another blood ball at you. So it is a 8. It misses.
Smack that shit.
Okay, Seymour, it is your turn.
So with the hydrogen peroxide, I wanted to just run at him and just fucking try to like throw as much all over him as I could.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah, roll a d20.
Whoops.
A 14.
That hits.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so I guess my thought process isn't necessarily going to do damage, but hopefully like keep him. The hydrogen peroxide just breaks down the blood that he's trying to utilize to attack us with.
Yeah, so I will actually give you damage on this. Go ahead and roll me. Let's do 2d6.
Got a Yahtzee dice in here.
Yeah.
Let's do 36 altogether.
Okay. So what you see is his body slumps over. And it looks like it's lifeless. That is until you notice that all of his veins in his body start glowing bright red. His flesh starts bubbling like it's boiling.
The
And
phase
blood-
2, motherfucker.
And the blood that was out on his hands and that he's been throwing around come back to him and begin circling around him like a satellite would the Earth. And he kind of comes back up, fully revigorized. Billy, your turn.
Okay. After I clear the shit from my pants, I am going to with the rocket launcher, like with reloading. What is that? What is that like? Like with the
That's
sniper
gotta be-
rifle?
Yeah, same thing.
It's
One
got to be a
action.
turn. It's
Just
gotta be a
same
whole
thing.
turn. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think the smartest thing at this point is to try to reload that sumbitch. Get that thing ready to go again.
It is back to the top. Jay, take your 1 point of blood damage, and it is your turn.
But did he just, does he still take damage since the blood has been taken out of him? Because you saw the blood was kind of circling him, right?
Ask me that again, sorry.
So you said when he revigorated himself, all the blood that he had been throwing around came back to him.
Yeah.
So he still takes the 1 blood damage or the 1 bleed damage, if that blood's not in him anymore.
Correct. So the whip cut, Jay.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got you.
yeah.
I got you. Okay.
I did miss one little thing. He does get slightly bigger, which makes him an easier target. So just your rolls are gonna need a little less to hit. This is kind of the mechanic.
Okay.
So Jay, it is your turn.
All right. So I'm kind of back a little ways. I am going to once again try to hit the button to knock him out.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the d20.
13.
That works. I need everybody. Who's all by Jay?
I was kind of farther back, so because I haven't really moved, and I think Carrie hit the button previously, and we were both by each other. So I think I'm literally like right there, right next to him, but by the button.
I think I am near Jay because we both tried to get the knife from Seymour, unless you've moved since then.
So is the button? Are you we're just talking about, like you're holding the mechanism, right? And you're trying to knock him out, or are you talking about the setup?
No, the
the
setup.
setup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'Cause he's still
I
a listed
haven't moved,
distance
so
from
I'm
us.
like farther back where the button was, where we
I'm
like
the
set
only
it
one
off.
that's close because I was throwing the hydrogen peroxide, so I have to be close enough
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Seymour's the only one that's gonna be close.
Okay, so you roll a d20 to
Oh,
not get
boy.
knocked out.
No.
Seymour also gets knocked out for the turn. Carrie, it is your turn now.
With initiative.
Okay.
With advantage.
Well.
Yep.
Oh, we have it. Wait, what?
Yeah, he's knocked out. You'll have advantage on your rolls.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll take a shot. I rolled 2 11s.
That hits.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
So go ahead and roll your damage. And
Dammy.
Yep.
$42.
42. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Seymour. Okay, well, he's knocked out. Seymour's knocked out. Billy, it is your turn.
Okay, out of instinct, without even thinking about it, I'm gonna run straight to Seymour and try to pull him back. You know,
Okay.
farther away back where we are, since he's
Okay.
knocked out.
I'm gonna have to have you roll a couple things here. So give me a d20 with advantage to go pull Seymour back.
Okay.
We'll start there.
Okay. So with advantage, I'm just gonna roll 2, and we'll see which one's better. 14.
Okay. But you see him kind of hanging on the ground, and you grab his wrist and kind of like hoist him up a little bit and just drag him out of away from the patron. And roll me another d20.
Okay. That is a 1. Come on, I was trying to be a
How
good boy.
interesting is that?
That's bad.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry, guys. That's crazy.
There's no way, bro.
As you're pulling Seymour back, you're not quite sure how it happens, and Seymour gets sucked into the ring.
Which one?
Your one on your index finger.
Index of the green one?
Yep.
And,
What the
and Trinity's in the middle one.
For sure? We don't know that.
Yeah, we seen her go in the middle one.
No, yeah, but I don't know which color was
true.
on his middle finger.
I guess we'll have to see what happens.
Damn,
okay.
that's crazy.
Oh,
Jay,
no.
it
No.
is your turn. Take your
No.
1 point of bleed damage.
Oh no.
And it is, and then you can do whatever you'd like.
What the?
I can't do what I like.
What a mysterious turn of events.
Oh my.
Shit.
Oh, what am I gonna do now?
Do we know what that means? It's just.
No. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
Ew.
It's the
true.
people going.
What?
Oh my god, now I'm lost here. All right, well, I'm gonna be fucking freaking out, really. But I guess I'm gonna grab the. Well, no, those are too close now. Damn it. I'm just gonna shoot this guy with my SMG for now. Oh, I gotta try to think. Oh,
What the fuck?
I got a 15. Fuck. Okay, that's. Oh my, I only have one. Hey, you want to roll these for me, Top?
Yeah, I got you.
I only have one. I don't want to do all that adding.
7d6. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's 25 points of damage.
25. Very nice.
That's juicy.
I've gotten so many ads on your stream today. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
You should sub.
Gotta
Get
make
ads.
the yeah. Gotta get that money.
I don't have ads turned on. I don't believe so. That's Twitch
Interesting.
running ads.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's not you. I'm just letting you know that it.
But since you brought it up, no, I'm kidding. 10 minutes of ads. No. Okay.
Now let's take an ad break for.
Yeah. Have you ever been thirsty? Why not quench it with a Diet Dr. Pepper? 0
Or-
calories, and it tastes like the nectar of the gods. Drink responsibly, the drink of the intellectual. Someone send that to Dr. Pepper.
Seriously.
Patron, the patron of blood is gonna get up and he's gonna be like, "Wow, you guys need to stop doing that because it's just so exhilarating. I haven't been in this form in years. Where's that little brat at?" And you can tell that he's way more energized. You know, he's always kind of moved in this kind of slow, lackadaisical, but very like, you know, what's the word I want to use? Like very accurate and balancing away, but he just looks powerful now. And he looks at Billy and he's all like, "Ah, you fool. You sucked him up in one of my rings, didn't you?" I could see him over there glowing. Man. I mean, I'll make you a deal. I'll tell you how the rings work.
Okay.
You just need to point that sniper rifle at yourself and go fuck yourself with it.
Okay. Okay.
And he you see some of the blood that's above his head turn into shards, and 3 of them launch at you.
Oh shit.
That's a 20.
Uh-oh.
No. No,
You
no,
crit
no,
on
no,
me, dude?
no, no,
I
no,
did.
No, 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 no.
Oh my.
Am I gonna die twice?
That's 26 points plus 1 bleed damage.
Holy shit.
Ow.
Ow, indeed.
Yikes.
26
not
plus
looking
1
good.
bleed. Does the bleed happen right now?
No,
No,
next,
just-
next
okay.
turn. Next turn.
So 26, you said?
Yeah.
Dude.
You should have been at full health, correct?
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
That's
Okay.
still a
That's the
good
worst.
chunk. That's
Wait, how much
still a
health are you
chunk.
guys at?
I
Like,
mean,
what are
I'm
you
good
guys?
right now. I'm
No,
good.
no, no.
I'm-
But what are like your max health at? I should
Yep.
have all of your guys' things.
46.
Mine's at 71.
Mine's 71 also.
I'm 58.
Why is yours so
Okay.
low?
Okay. Hold on. Sorry.
I rolled like shit every level up.
In the future, I will like you normally like the DM usually has copies of your character sheet.
Well, I think you have access to mine. You
I have
should.
access to yours. I don't have access to anybody
Oh,
else's.
okay.
Mm.
So let me we're gonna spice that down just a little bit for metagaming's sake, because yeah, this night would end really quickly. I thought you guys were in the hundreds. Sorry.
Well, it was a crit though too, so it was doubled.
I understand that. I understand that.
Yeah.
But how about we're gonna spice it down just a little bit. 12 points of damage plus the 1.
Okay.
Why is your health so low?
I rolled like shit.
He
I
did
do
roll like
remember him
shit.
rolling like ones 3 times or something
Yeah.
like that.
That's
For mm-hmm.
It's a game of dice. Okay, it is Seymour's turn.
well, what does that mean?
I'm gonna explain what it means.
He's waking
So
up.
Seymour, he can't quite explain the feeling of what happens, but he gains consciousness and he is in a different realm. the best way that you can explain what this realm looks like is there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of small, very thin pillars that seem to just go up in the air forever. They are navigatable through, kind of like if you were walking through a forest with very thin trees. Everything's very gray, dark gray, and when you look up, there's kind of a blue, a bluish hint to where you're at. You don't see anybody, you don't hear anything. All you can kind of understand is that you are somewhere that no one should be. You're not sure if this is hell, if this is heaven, if this is purgatory, or if this is an illusion. What would you do?
I'm probably just gonna like yell to see if any of my group is around. Because officially I woke up here, right? Because I was knocked out, and then I wake up and I'm here.
Yeah, you're just kind of consciously are like boom.
Yeah, you don't know that you were dragged into the ring because you were that knocked out.
Right. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna like kind of call out.
Roll me a d20.
That is a no.
Ooh.
Okay. So you start calling for everybody by name. Jay, Carrie, Billy. And Billy gets this tingle on his finger where the ring's on. And he feels he can't explain what it is, but it's as if like not only can he feel you coming through the ring, but he kind of understands you more now. You're not quite sure what this connection is or what this bond is that was just created, but for whatever reason, you and Billy, specifically just Billy, now have a deeper understanding of each other. Your yelling does trigger Billy to kind of look down at the ring and start messing with it. And then we're going to go away from your turn to Billy. What are you going to do?
You're muted.
You're
You're
muted.
muted.
I'm gonna feel like that sensation from the ring. I feel like it's distracting enough. I'm gonna mess with the ring.
Okay.
Just kind of like look into it, like just try to, I don't know.
I want you, this isn't going to be a roll. Through this new connection bond, can you tell me two things that are very important to Seymour as a character?
His dad
Okay.
and his relationship with his family,
Okay.
and then his newfound connection with us as friends as well.
How accurate would you say that is, Seymour?
Very accurate.
Okay. So you, as you're looking at the rings, you move it in just the right circular fashion, and Seymour pops out in front of you.
Hell yeah, brother.
Go. Let's go,
We couldn't hear what
brother.
you said, Seymour.
I just said fuck yeah.
I thought so, but I need to hear it. It's more satisfying. I'm like, yeah, I know what he said, but
The patron of blood kind of looks around in shock, and you see him kind of get angry that you have already figured out one of his tricks with his rings. And there is implications that there is other tricks with those rings. Go ahead and do the rest of your turn.
oh hell yeah.
Okay. I reloaded. I used my last turn to reload that rocket launcher. Correct. Okay. And everyone at a boom
Yeah, me and
Or is
Carrie are
there-
still in
there-
the back. You and Seymour are the only ones that were close to him.
You're muted. Was that on purpose? Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking. I
So
was
there
like,
are people in boom boom range.
You and Seymour right now. Me and Carrie are back.
yeah,
No,
you guys are.
No, I pulled
Oh,
Seymour back,
okay.
but he got
Well, then-
sucked up while I was pulling
Oh,
him
okay,
back.
yeah, that's right. So yeah,
Okay.
you guys
Well,
are good.
then we should all be out of the way then.
Yeah, if you want to
I'm
boom boom,
sending.
you can
Oh
boom boom.
hell yeah! You already know.
Boom, boom time.
Boom boom.
One more after this.
Oh,
Oh, it's an 8.
it's
Wait,
an
he's
8.
bigger now.
All right, 8d10.
There's splash There's
8d10.
splash damage though. Oh shit. Okay.
So that's your last rocket. Just imagine if you rolled a 20. 20
He only had
d10.
2 rockets.
Right.
He only had 2 rockets.
Okay. There's a 20 because 2 9s, 2 1s. So
Okay.
there's 20 so far. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, 38. 38 plus 12.
38 plus 12, 50?
50.
Wow.
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
It's a big boom boom.
That's a big
That
Billy
boom,
like
baby.
that one.
I'm sorry, but we all know 69 was the best.
Yeah.
Even,
yeah.
if,
100%.
even
Oh,
if
yeah.
it wasn't the highest. I think it
100
was the highest, though.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the best one so
Okay.
far.
Yeah.
Jay, take your point of blood damage, and it is your turn.
All right.
Oh, I have blood damage as well.
Yeah, you'll take your first one this next turn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. We're all out of range of this guy again.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm just gonna shoot at him with the SMG right now.
Okay.
Oh, I missed 3.
Womp womp.
Carrie, your turn.
How's Mr. Blood looking?
Thick.
Thick thonk.
If we were to talk in sense of just kind of how much damage he's taken, it's about medium. He
Okay.
looks
All right. I'll go at him with the SMG again.
Okay.
$14.
That's a hit. Look at all those D6s.
Some of them you're not gonna be able to read. Um, 27 times 2.
54?
54.
60? Isn't that 64? No,
Math.
you're right. You're right. 54.
54.
Yeah.
All right.
54.
The DPS machine over here. All right.
Hey,
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
well, don't do
Uh-oh.
that.
The patron of blood definitely notices that he's taking a lot of damage from you.
Oh, I don't like that. Just
He's
don't notice.
He's eyeballing you.
No,
So-
for sure.
Is anyone around him right now? No, right?
No,
No.
nobody's around.
Everyone-
yet.
Everyone's been
Yeah.
using ranged,
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, because he just got blowed up.
So where are you guys positioned to each other? You're all kind of grouped, correct?
It seems to be that way, I think.
I think right now it's like 2 and 2. Like, Billy went and grabbed Seymour, and I think me and Jay are near each other.
Okay. So he's going to use a legendary action. He's
No.
only going to be able to use this one time. And he's going to blood shift. Which
What does that mean?
so he's going to phase through reality, and he
Okay.
can come to anybody who is bleeding currently. So
Okay.
he's going to pop behind Billy. This immediately triggers his passive ability, which anyone who's within reach of him, now being Seymour, and Billy are going to take a 1d4 of damage.
Oof.
So you both take 3 damage. And then he is going to shoot 3 of those blood shards at Seymour. And that is a 5. It's a miss.
Good.
It is now Seymour's turn.
Fuck him up.
So after coming out of the ring, do I get any sense of how it works? I get the Destiny Bond. So does that mean potentially we have more understanding or control over the ring?
You don't, but
Okay.
potentially, potentially Billy might.
Okay. Cool. So I look back at Billy, I say, thanks, partner. And then I just open up SMG on oh boy.
Hell yeah, brother.
Open up a can of
The
whoop ass.
15,
That's a hit.
and then I'm gonna do the
Yeah.
7d6, right?
Yep.
Go. That is a 26. That's
Sheesh.
All right, Billy, take your 1 point of bleed damage,
Okay.
and then it is your turn.
Okay. And now that dude is like spitting distance from me, right behind me, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna try to suck his ass up in that ring.
Okay. What do you do?
Um.
And you need to show me physically how you're gonna do this.
Okay. Because I'm assuming this dude's pretty tall, so I'm gonna with my rings. I'm just gonna try to just like uppercut him with the
Okay.
rings.
Go ahead and roll a d20.
All right. Son of a bitch. 4.
Why'd you switch to digital?
Because it was like with how many I was with that damage from the rocket.
As he eats your uppercut and just kind of looks at you and he's like, Jay, your turn. Take your 1 point of blood damage.
All right. I'm gonna yell at Seymour to toss me the knife, and I'm gonna run in and try to slice the guy and run past him as I do it.
Okay. D20 for the handoff, and then a D20 for the stab.
$13 for the
Okay.
handoff.
Yep, that lands. And then for the stab.
16.
All right. Go ahead and roll me 3 D10s.
Oh shoot. 3 D10s. Which one's the 10? Azia 10.
Azia
Nice.
10.
9.
Hey.
Nice.
And another 9.
Hey,
Wow.
28.
28.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Okay.
We like that.
We do.
You stab into him, and when you're done, again you now have you start to feel a heartbeat through the blade. Seymour has felt this as well before. And the blade kind of radiates this feeling of dread and despair through your body, coming from the dagger specifically. Carrie, it is your turn.
I'll shoot at him again.
Okay.
Nope. 3.
It is going to be the patron's turn, and now Seymour, Jay, and Billy because you're all within range of him, are going to take
Ooh.
1d4 of damage from his
Y'all.
passive.
Y'all.
That is 4. That sucks.
Ouch.
That's max points from his
Damn.
passive. You notice that he doesn't have any more of his blood shards around him, but you can see the blood is starting to try and form again above him. And all he really has is his whip at the moment, and he's actually going to turn to Carrie, being the only one that's not super close to him, and try and whip her with it. That's going to be a 17.
Damn.
So then that is
Right.
going to be 9 points of damage, and then you also get the 1 blood tick
Damn. On this
Correct.
turn or next time?
next turn. So you just take 9 points of damage, and then you'll have a bleed effect. And then Seymour, it is your turn.
So I'm gonna. I want to try to contain, so that we can see that the blood's coming back to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna. I'll figure that out later. I'm just gonna shoot him. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
There's a 17.
That's a hit.
Let's go.
And we did another 26.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. He's definitely looking a little worse for wear here. Billy, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna get out old Rusty, and I'm gonna try to hit. 14.
14 is a hit.
Okay, so old Rusty is 2 D8s and a D20.
Good old Rusty.
What app are you using?
25.
15.
15.
Okay.
It is. Let's see. Fuck, what's the name of it?
It's fine. You can tell me later.
Yeah.
And then take your 1 point of bleed damage for your turn, Billy.
Oh yeah.
And then Jay, you do as well, and it's your turn, Jay.
It's mighty dice.
All right. So, I'm thinking this here. So now since I've got this special blood, or expensive ass blood, I'm thinking I've got the knife. I'm going to cut my hand with the knife to imbue it with it, and then I'm going to stab this guy again.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, it's a 4.
Damn.
Damn.
Okay.
That was such
You
a
just-
cool idea, too.
Yeah. You just very narrowly missed stabbing.
You just gotta cut yourself again.
Carrie,
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead and take your 1 point damage, and then it is your turn.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, I take +1 damage every time I take damage. Does that apply to bleed effects, too?
Say that again.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
What was the question? I didn't.
Because of my warlocky ability type thing, because I've used it so many times or whatever, I take 1 additional damage when I take damage. I don't know if that's like specific to any damage or not. Or if that's every time I take damage, including like a bleed effect.
Yeah, every time you take damage.
Okay,
you take a
I
D4.
thought so. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, sorry, it's my turn. I took damage and that messed with my brain.
You're good.
Okay, I'll just go with the SMG again. 13.
That's a hit.
Oh shit.
Sorry. I couldn't tell if something was a 2 or a 5 for a second. Sorry. $19 times 2, 38.
Okay. You blast him and you see him fall to the ground. For a second, you think he's dead. And then there's a loud roar that escapes his body. Blood erupts from all of his pores because the skin that was boiling from his second transformation finally popped, forming tentacle-like appendages from his back. His body loses all recognizable human features. His tongue elongates.
No.
And his form is semi-liquid. It's humanoid, but it's dripping.
Gross. It's a very specific image.
Yes, it is his turn too.
Mm.
Let's see here. He is going to look at the only person that he hasn't hit yet, being Seymour. And you're going to see his tongue and where his mouth would be just start stretching and elongating
Nope.
further and further. And he is going to spray acidic blood at you.
Mm.
Delicious. Thirsty?
That's a 19.
It's a 19. Oh, no.
And
At least it wasn't a 20.
it's going to
Jeez.
do 6 points of damage, and you have the 1 bleed effect as well.
Purple rain, purple rain.
Seymour, it is your turn.
I'm just on a lucky streak right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him again with the SMG.
Okay.
Oh, baby. It is an 11.
That's a hit. Yep. So he, again, I forgot to mention, he is bigger and grosser and disgusting, which does make him easier to hit.
There's
Damn.
4 6s on here.
Jesus.
Dope.
Very
Dang.
nice.
Okay, Billy, take your 1 point of damage, and then it is your turn.
Okay. Well. Shit, dang, I wish I knew how to use these things. I want to suck this thing up. But,
I mean, you can fuck around with however you think it is, but there's details that have been mentioned that would allow you to attempt different things.
yeah. Mm.
You also have 2 rings that you haven't done anything with.
Right. Yeah, but
You know,
Yeah.
Trinity's in one of them.
Yeah, assuming
Mhm.
Trinity's in one of them, and then who knows what's in the other one.
We summon a demon again.
yeah, exactly. No, exactly. I'm gonna go ahead. Am Am I out of rockets?
Yes, we're out of
Yes.
rockets.
I
There's
had
only
the 2. Okay. So
Your
that's
sniper
gone.
rifle is reloaded.
It is? Alright, I'm gonna take a shot with that thing then, for
You did.
sure.
You did do an action to reload.
Yeah, I'll do that. We'll swing with the sniper, for sure. 18.
That's a hit. So D10 for the first one, and anything higher is a. Oh fuck!
I mean,
Oh,
it's not a one that he rolled the hit. That's not the
It's not a
same.
crit one.
no. Yeah, but
No,
he only
just
did
that's
1 point of
ass.
damage.
No, I know that is brutal, but less punishing than it could be otherwise.
I skinned his tongue.
Okay.
That's a bummer,
All
though.
right, Jay, your turn. 1 point of damage.
All right,
Damn,
I'm
such a
gonna
big gun.
do a marijuana heal break. I'm gonna dive behind the car. That's why I ran past the guy.
Okay.
Dive behind the car and smoke a joint for a marijuana heal. 7
Okay.
hit points.
Perfect. Carrie, 1 point. Well, I guess in your sense, 2 points. And go ahead with your turn.
I don't know if this is something I need to roll for, but do I get the impression that that every time we kill him in some form that is not the knife, this will keep happening, or if there's like we're nearing an end?
You are nearing an end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You kind of perceive that as time has gone on, his form looks more and more distraught, and it looks like he's losing more and more blood over time.
Yeah. Less stable. Okay,
yeah.
cool. I just wanted to make sure we weren't missing like some mechanic. Okay. I'll just shoot at him then.
Okay.
Womp, womp. I got an 8.
That is a near miss, barely.
Womp.
Okay. It is his turn, and he is going to. Okay. Go ahead. Oh wait, your sniper rifle's not loaded now, is it?
No, it's
Correct.
not.
Okay. And Seymour, where are you at right now? Do we kind of have an idea where everyone's at? So Jay just jumped behind a car.
Yeah, I'm
I
behind
think
it.
I'm off on my own. I think those two are still close to each other, or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty close to him.
Okay, so Jay's behind the car. I'm wherever
I'm
I
kind of
started.
off.
I don't think that I've moved too much.
We've kind of got this guy in a pinched position, kind of a little bit now.
Okay.
At least with me
Seymour,
behind him.
I'm gonna need you to roll me. I think roll me a d20. The number that you need to beat. Hold on, before you tell me, you need to roll higher than a 16, and I am going to give you. How many? I feel like if I give you brains, you're just gonna get it with just brains.
We built our characters on purpose.
I know, but it doesn't really.
No, I know.
My brain doesn't work. It doesn't work. But yeah, whatever the stat is. I just
Yeah.
don't know what I'm rolling against.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d20 and let's see where you're at.
That is 14.
Okay, I'm gonna. How much brains do you have? A lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
22. Jesus.
Plus 11.
Okay.
I'm not.
What about luck?
Yeah, no, it's not it. He saved it. So you feel for a second from your bleeding wound, you feel something seem to try and creep inside that wound, but you're able to kind of like brush it off and not allow it to enter your
Disgusting.
bloodstream.
Gross.
Seymour, it is your turn. Take your 1 point of bleed damage, please.
Damage taken. And man, see, this could be really bad, but I don't know. So what I want to do, and this is with the intent of distracting him, or like kind of just like fucking him up, is I'm gonna take that vial of the blue drug that I got from Jay and like fucking smash it on his face.
Okay. Roll a d20 for that.
That is a 15.
Okay. You smash it into his face, and you see, or you smash it into whatever you would assume is its face now.
Face. Yeah.
And you kind of see all the blood turn like a flush blue. You're not quite sure what he sees, because he does see a vision. But you definitely seem like something mentally weakens this creature. There will be negative ramifications for him since this happened, but they're not going to play out at this moment. Billy, your turn. Damage,
Alright.
please.
Oh, yep. And then after I take that their bleed damage, I'm gonna grab that thing by the goddamn tongue, and I'm gonna try to suck it up into that ring.
Okay, how are you going to do it?
I'm just grabbing him by that tongue, and I don't know. I'm just gonna see what the fuck happens.
Do you do anything with the ring, your hand, your
I spit on it first.
hot? Let's see if-
Octua.
Yeah, hot to So as you grab its tongue, you don't like it starts kind of like fighting back with you, and you like go to like grab the tongue, and as you kind of like slip back and fall, your hand kind of goes open, and you don't really realize it, but your fingers kind of move a little bit. And Trinity doesn't come out of the ring, but you definitely notice that something spits out of the ring, and lands somewhat of a distance away from you, like because your hand was like in this motion and it shot behind you. You don't know what it is, but it definitely landed like 20 or 30 yards behind you.
Oh shit. Okay.
Jay, your turn. 1 point of damage, please.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at this thing.
Okay.
$12.
Yep, that's a hit.
You go ahead and roll that for me. I don't have that. I only have 1d6. That's a lot of rolling.
How many d6 is it?
7.
21 points of damage. And just remember, as we're kind of getting into the long portion of this fight, creativity will win you points and more damage. So even though shooting your gun is very consistent damage,
Gotcha. Okay.
remember what's around your area. There is a command center with people that are just kind of watching this fight. There's rings that you guys know are on his finger that could lead to who knows what. You're in an open field. There's a car. There's lots of stuff going on. So just remember that there could be things that can be used to your advantage if you can think of it and make it make sense. Carrie, your turn. 1 point of damage, please.
Okay, what is he still like kind of off, like, who is he near right now? Anybody?
So he is kind of near. He's right in the face of Billy, and sort of close to Seymour.
Okay. You telling us to be creative makes me want to say the most bullshit idea.
Hey,
They're not good.
creativity is that was the whole point of the combat system is
Yeah,
is
yeah.
whatever you have around you use in
Yeah,
your
for
favor.
sure. Do I see like any ropes or like anything near me?
There was rope. Yeah, you guys used rope to tie up Trinity originally.
Okay.
There's still lots of excess rope.
I would like to tie my Chris knife to the end of a rope and like try and use it like a whip.
Love it. Okay, roll me a d20 to hit with it.
I don't trust that one. A 12.
That lands. So do your Chris knife damage plus your bonus, plus an additional, let's say, 4 damage for like now it has velocity.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Just 26.
Okay. All right.
That's good.
It is our patron of blood's turn. He's not human at this point. There's not anything. You aren't even sure if he was human beforehand, right? You can definitely tell that there's just horrible magic and disgusting, who knows what that this guy has done to allow him to have all this power. He is going to, now that he understands that everyone is bleeding from some sort of ability, he is going to take one of his tentacles and he's going to shove them into the ground, and you can see blood coming up from his body and going into these tentacles and pumping them through the ground. And I need all 4 of you to roll me d20s. 15's good.
5.
6.
5, 6. Seymour.
9.
Okay. So Billy is the only one that avoids this. Those tentacles come up from the ground and stab into all of you. They are going to do damage and immobilize you until you are able to get out of them. The damage is going to be 6, and you guys all take an additional 1 point of bleed damage on your turns.
Stacked.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, immobilized, you can still make a churn. You can still do a churn if you want, but you can't move.
If we get out of the tentacle, do we still have that bleed, or does it go away when we get away?
Yeah, the bleed's still going.
Okay. Who's that? Seymour's turn now?
Yeah, sorry, Seymour, your turn.
Well, yeah. Wait. So yeah. So then, the tentacles are made of blood, right?
Correct.
Okay. So then, I'm going to use a little bit more of that hydroperoxide that I have. Just pour it on the tentacle that's attached to me.
Okay. Yeah. You don't even need to roll because I would assume you'd be able to have the the agility to just pour some hydrogen peroxide
Oh, yeah.
on that wound.
I do chemicals all the time. Easy peasy.
Yeah. The tentacle leaves your body, and it actually kind of dies off. You don't see it. It seems like it kind of detaches from its back. There is blood everywhere, though. It is like where the tentacle kind of detached from you, it sort of erupted on the ground. There's blood in the ground, all over the ground. And yeah, your turn.
Popped like a water balloon.
Oh, so I still get a turn too?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Oh, sick. Oh, fuck
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
just-
pouring some hydrogen peroxide in your leg won't constitute as a full churn in my eyes.
Right, oh, okay. So then, well then I'm going to do the same thing for Billy since he's right next to me.
Billy avoided it.
I'm
so
good,
Jay,
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Jay and Carrie are the only ones that have it.
But they're quite a bit of distance from me.
Mhm.
So then I guess I'll just sprint towards Carrie.
Okay.
With the intent of hitting her with the hydrogen peroxide.
Okay, roll me a d20 to see if you get there and do it in this turn.
I did a 3.
You take 2 steps and kind of tumble over the tentacle that you forgot just blew up. The blood kind of piled and curdled,
Ew.
slipped a little bit. Yeah, not a good sign. Not a good view.
Gross.
Billy, 1 point of damage, please, and then it is your turn.
Oof. Okay.
I didn't do
I am going to take a second, because I remember with Seymour, how getting him out of the ring, kind of like connecting with him. And so I'm going to do the same thing with Trinity. And I remember her saying how, with this guy specifically, she lost someone to him, and Billy's had lost as well. So I'm going to try to just like kind of try to connect in that like moment with her, see if I can get like a response.
So you, through this weird ring bond, you feel that middle finger kind of starting to twitch, and you kind
I
of
literally thought you were saying that she was flipping him off from inside.
you kind of let your finger give way, and you sort of, oh, this is awkward to do. You sort of see it start going around in a motion. You see it start going around in a motion.
I thought that the first time that this
Yeah,
happened.
I did too. And Trinity appears out of the ring.
Hell yeah, brother.
She enters the battlefield. I'm going to do a initiative roll for her. Jesus Christ. And then she has. Okay. She's not going to get a churn because I'm not going to give her a churn right when she gets out. But she looks around and she's all like, I don't know. Like, she's talking directly to Billy because everyone's a little spread out. What? And she sees the creature. She's all like, is that him?
Oh yeah, that's him. That ugly son of a bitch right there.
Where was I?
In the ring. He done sucked you up in it.
Oh my god. We got to kill him.
Oh yeah.
That's the goal.
Jay, top of the churn, take 2 points of damage now, and you need to roll a d20 to see if this tentacle gets removed from your leg.
$15.
It does. Oh, good. Okay. Oops. So go ahead and do your churn.
All right, so what kind of terrain is it? Like the ground? Is it just dirt? Is it asphalt? Is it concrete?
We're in a field, I think.
Yeah, it's a mixture. So you guys are kind of in a dirt, small cut grass field. There is trees, a little bit of sagebrush. Like it's kind of very Midwest, East Coast wilderness. But it's like, I don't want to call it a park, but there was like, asphalt that you were able to drive into with the cars and stuff like that.
Okay. Dang it. All right. So I'm gonna once again try to imbue the knife with my blood, and slice this guy as I run past again, heading towards Carrie this time. Oh, it's just a 3.
Damn. Okay.
Those rolls are
They
not
are
going well
not.
for you.
No.
Carrie, 2 points of damage now, and go ahead and roll to see if you get the tentacle out.
She already
That's
hit.
just a
Oh, that's right. She
D20.
didn't get it.
No.
What am I rolling? Just a D20?
Yeah,
15.
that's the one.
Cool. Okay. We're all out of. Did we all get out of the tentacles then?
Everyone is out of it. Yep.
Okay. Uh. I have. Okay, hold on. I got a rare gun when we were in the basement that I haven't used, and I don't know what it does.
We
Okay.
don't know until it gets fired.
Yeah, let's try the
So-
thing out.
I'll try shooting the rare gun.
Okay. Roll D20.
15.
That's a hit. Let me. Okay, I think this will be fun. We never talked about what the rare gun looked like, correct?
No, you just said that he pulled it out of the dirt wall.
Yes. Okay, I want you to describe me what this gun looks like.
Oh, okay. I want it to look really like steampunk blunderbussy.
Okay.
Excuse that phrase.
Blunderbussy. Dang, no blunderbussy.
It says that on the side. It says that on the.
Yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah.
what we're all fighting for here is a little blunderbussy. Is it?
It flares out at the end. Now that's relevant now.
It's a very
Like,
steampunk.
steampunk, yeah.
Looks like it has gears on it. And
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you imagine a steampunk gun with gears would shoot out of it?
You can't do that! Stop it! But I mean,
A rubber duck.
A rubber duck.
I would say some kind of strange goblin tech looking alloy metal. It could be silver, but I don't know if you're gonna be cool with that or not.
And do you is it like sometimes it's like a blunderbussy? Is it like bolts? Like are you shooting like one
They're
big
ball.
scab?
It's like a ball,
Okay.
a big heavy ball.
Like a musket.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Go ahead and roll me 3 d10s of damage.
That's good.
I'm just writing it down so I know for next time. Okay. Where are you? Nope, those are D8s. I know what a D10 looks like. That's not a D10. Man, I'm an idiot. Okay.
You can do it.
You can do it.
I only got an 11.
Okay.
Womp womp.
It is now his turn. He is going to turn to Jay and open up his mouth and try and spit the acidic blood onto Jay.
Ew.
D20 14. I do believe that is a hit.
Yes.
And that is going to be 9 points of damage, and you add another bleed counter to your damage. So you'll be taking 3 every turn now.
Ow.
It is now Seymour's turn.
I am just going to open on fire in with the SMG.
I mean, you have been fucking.
Fucking him up.
Shredding.
That is a 17.
Bam.
And 76. 26.
Shit. All right. It's not looking good for him. He looks all sorts of fucked up. Billy, it is your turn.
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna try to capture him with a ring again.
How would you do it?
I'm pretty close to him still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put my whole fist down his mouth hole.
Okay. Roll
Seymour
me,
just.
roll me a d20.
Oh,
Put my fist down his mouth. Oh, I love that.
19.
a 19! Woo!
Let's go.
So you do not capture him with the ring,
Shit.
because that's not the motion that it needs to have. However, you do shove your whole entire fist down his gullet, and just really it's just like a blunderbussy, man. Just like right down. He was near death, and this does end up polishing him off. No pun intended as well.
Damn it.
Now, as you pull your fist out of his mouth, pause. You guys notice that this creature sort of falls to the ground in a big pile of blood. And all of the blood that has been sprayed, blown up from the tentacles, shot at you guys, all comes together. And it forms now this blood bone creature that is ginormous. It has mouths all over its body. There's no longer face that's even potentially, you can't even see anywhere in a face. It's drooling blood, it's dripping blood. Its tongue splits into 3, and you guys are now in the final fight. This isn't a do as much damage as possible. You're now in survival. You know that this creature is bleeding out. It's time. It's on its deathbed. It's desperate to take whoever it can with you. we're going to go to Trinity. It is her turn. She is going to pull out her patented double 1911 pistols, and she's going to hold them together and take shots at the creature. And it hits, and that's going to do 13 points of damage to it. Jay, it is your turn. You take your 3 points of blood damage.
Damn.
Yeah, ain't looking great. It hurts.
You need to smoke some more, dog.
He can only do it once
Can only
per
do it
combat,
once per
I think.
battle.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that you can't smoke, and I hand Billy a
True.
joint.
Yeah, I'll rip that thing on my turn.
And I'm hurting anyway. So I'm just gonna rush in at this guy with that knife after, I've cut myself with it or whatever. Because I know this has got to have to do something to him.
Everything hits but a 1 now. Just keep that in mind.
All right. I'll go roll up to 1. All right, well, it's a 19.
Okay.
All
Are
right,
you
so-
doing this with your blood
Yeah,
coated on it?
with my
again?
blood coated on it.
Okay. Let's start with 3d10 of damage for the dagger.
3d10. Oh, it's a 1, 4, 5, and 9, 13.
Okay. And then when you stab that dagger in, you see your blood, because it's so visibly different from the other ones, go in, and it's like a chemical reaction. It's not matching up with its blood, and it looks like it's fighting. And then you see kind of like a boil pops. Roll me a d20.
Rip.
17.
It does an additional 17 points of damage.
To
Harry,
me or to
your
them?
turn.
Not to me, did it?
No, not
Oh,
to you,
okay.
to the creature. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn, I'm dying.
Yeah, I thought I also thought that way.
Yeah, so Carrie,
Okay.
you do 2 points of the blood damage plus whatever else you got going on.
Okay. How many people are close to this creature now, or is it just kind of everywhere?
Everyone except you.
Yeah, we're
Who's
all
closest to me?
Who's closest to you?
Maybe Seymour.
It would be, but yeah, probably Seymour.
I want to grab Seymour and get us as far away from him as possible.
Okay. Roll a d20. I'm sorry, Seymour. I'm trying to wrap this up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Oh, no,
sorry.
you're good, brother.
Oh, you
No,
look
I
so
could-
tired.
I'm a little sleepy, but it's alright.
I got a 12, so that's a hit, or whatever. I guess
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not. I
So
wasn't
you'll-
hitting.
Yeah,
So.
anything but
Yeah.
a 1.
You'll grab Seymour and you'll start running away.
Okay.
A good distance.
Okay.
It is his turn. You can tell that every single move is hurting it. It's going to flail out these blood arms as far as it can and spin them around and attempt to hit everybody. You guys are not quite out of range of this one, so I
Damn.
need everybody to roll a
I tried.
d20. anything below a 13 will hit. So Jay,
I got 15.
Carrie. Ooh, shit. Okay. So I'm gonna roll the damage for Billy and Jay. It's 5 points of damage plus an additional bleed to your total that's happening every turn. And then for Carrie, we're going to reroll that damage with an additional. Ooh. Maybe not. We'll call it 10. We'll double. We'll call it double the original one, and then just another point of your added to your bleed each turn. Seymour, it is your turn.
So, is anybody else within range of the mine?
Me and
Right.
Billy.
Yeah.
It would, yeah, okay.
Context clues, that might not be a bad idea if it lands.
Right, yeah, because if it's just a
Timed
just
thing.
don't wanna-
It's got a certain number of turns.
I think I'm gonna take the risk and push the button to activate the mine. In
Okay.
hopes that they don't get hit by it.
So you roll me a d20 for it to land on the creature, and then Jay and Billy roll me a d20 to avoid it.
Mine's an 11. Fuck me.
19.
Yes.
Okay. You guys all avoid it, and it knocks him out for a turn, which is huge.
Oh yeah.
Billy, your turn. 2 points of damage, please.
Oh, I gotta take 5 points damage too, sorry.
Oh yeah, 2 points.
I'm at less than half health currently, but I'm hopefully okay.
I think someone's actually really not healthy right now.
Billy's pretty fucked up. Yeah.
No, it's not Billy.
Or is it Jay or Seymour?
Yeah, it's Jay. It's Jay.
Jay
might-
has gotten hit a lot. Yeah.
Homeboy might need that med kit stat. Not trying to meta game, but it's looking.
I mean, yeah.
I've been trying to keep track, but he's taking 4 points of damage every turn now.
I
Yeah.
also am taking 4 points of damage.
Oh yeah, you are too. Fuck, I forgot your thing.
Yeah, didn't Seymour grab a med kit to get that?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
medkit back there.
To get the hydrogen
But
peroxide.
remember, I gave you the joint. You get it 7 points for smoking, 7 hit points for
Okay.
smoking.
All right, and
Yeah.
I want to throw that med kit, or like have Seymour give it to you.
So,
Well,
to
I'd be
specific,
better
I
off to
did
get away
grab
from
the
him.
hydrogen peroxide out of it.
Oh.
I don't know
But
if I
they're
have the
around.
actual
We
med-
could
yeah,
still
they're
get
around.
to
I
one.
just don't
Yeah,
think
the
I
med-
have one.
So I'll give you your turn if you want to use it, Billy, to go get the med kit to give to Jay, but you can't administer the med kit this turn. So you can run and get it and take it to Jay, and then on Jay's turn he can use it.
Yeah, I'll do that. And then on the way kick to see if it's in the direction of that way, the thing that
You-
flew out of his mouth.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Like perception or something.
Roll me a d20.
Oh!
Oh
Another
my God, let's
20!
go. Okay. So the thing that flew
It
out,
is Christmas, y'all. It's Christmas.
you see it stuck in the ground. It is a large, what can only be described as a greatsword. It is stuck in the ground, and it looks fucking rad. It's a combination of every single big sword that you've ever thought of. It looks like Cloud Sword. It looks like fucking the 7 blades of the mist sword. It just looks badass, stuck in the ground. Are you gonna pick it up?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. So you grab that on your way. Surprisingly more light than you would expect. You grab the med kit and you rush over to give it to Jay.
Okay.
Trinity is going to take her turn and she's going to shoot at the creature again. She hits. It's going to do another 14 points of damage. Jay, your turn. You take 4 points of damage, and you do have the med kit.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna dive back behind the car and start trying to bandage myself up a little bit. See if I can find me something to paint, some kind of painkiller or something. Make me feel good again. Some morphine in there or something.
Pills here.
Yeah, pills.
Shoot me up with some morphine. I'm good to go.
Yeah. You see in the distance a large man named Coach tried. No, I'm kidding.
I was like,
Help me
what's
out, Coach.
going on?
So how this is gonna work is I'll give you a couple options. You can either roll 2 d20s, and that will heal whatever you land. I will let you roll 1 d20 and put band-aids on to stop all your bleeding. Or
Cover the bullet holes.
or you can have a straight 15 healing done.
Okay, you said 2 d20s or 1 d20 and I get my healing, my bleed effect stops.
Yes.
I'm going to go for the 1 d20 and the band-aids for the bleed effect.
Okay.
That's
So
what it
all
is.
the bleed
Choose.
effects
Good
stop,
shoes.
and then you can roll a d20 for healing. Big number, big number, big number, no whammies.
3, god damn it.
Okay.
The bleed being gone is big, though.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. Because that was for
Yeah.
every round.
Yeah. Harry, it is your turn.
If I run this turn, am I able to get out of range for his spin attack?
He's not going to do the spin attack again, but he is down for this turn.
Oh shit. You're right, I forgot.
Yeah, he got knocked out.
Okay, I'll just I'll just shoot at him again, I guess.
So, you can roll with advantage, since he's
said
knocked out.
But anything but a 1 hits,
Yeah,
right?
hits, yeah.
Right. If you
Yeah.
want to go for a crit.
I
But
did not
there is
crit,
that
but I
risk.
did
Okay.
hit.
Okay.
Did not crit. Yeah, okay.
7d6.
I didn't crit, but I shit.
Damn.
Oh. 66.
Damn.
66?
66.
Jesus fuck. Okay.
I rolled really well. There were a lot of 5s and 6s.
Okay.
Damn.
Damn. Okay. He's knocked out this turn. Seymour, it is your turn.
I'm gonna follow suit with another round of SMG.
Okay. And I'm gonna.
Season that bitch.
I would prefer if you guys don't watch the stream for half a second. I'm just gonna flash the audience, the rest of his health, so they can kind of get some tension building. Okay. Did you hit? Oh yeah. What?
No,
Everything.
I was playing.
As long as it's not a 1, you're good.
It is a 19.
Okay.
And it is a 11.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Got 26 again.
Damn.
Is this right? Well, I mean, it's changing they're changing the dice every time. But yeah, 26 for a third time.
Okay. Billy, your turn.
Okay. Well, I think this new great sword. I'm just gonna, Billy's feeling it. He's gonna take a whack at this guy with his big old son bitch.
Okay.
Anything but a one hits.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll the d20. Anything but a 1 hits.
Go.
5.
You look so sad.
No, I'm excited because the great sword
Does
has
he get a
some
second
cool
roll? Is he still in contest or no?
stuff. Oh yeah, you can roll for a crit if you want.
Well, didn't he did he not get up
Oh,
when it was
right.
his turn?
No, that was a 19.
Damn,
Still not a crit, but
close.
close.
Either way. Oh wait, he would have gotten up.
Yeah,
that turn.
that's what I mean.
He
he
wouldn't have
would've
had
gotten
his
up.
turn, but he would
Yeah.
have gotten up. Okay.
Still
I
hit.
don't think
Billy,
that changed anything though.
No, it still hit.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me 5d10s.
Damn. $33.
33. So when you swing this great sword, and you slice into him, and its blood is on that sword, you see that blood get sucked up in the sword, go into the handle, and go into your hands.
Oh no.
Oh, Billy.
It is Trinity's turn. A 10. She hits. She does 21 points of damage. Crazy. Oh my god. I might even be able to do his last cool move if he goes do enough damage here. Oh, and Billy, you took
can do it for flavor. If
Billy, 2 points of damage on your last turn. Sorry.
Got it.
Forgot to mention. Jay, your turn.
My turn?
I also forgot
All right.
to do mine.
So, I seen what happened, how much effect it had on that demon whenever I bled on the knife and stabbed it. So, I'm going to rush in and do the same thing again. But instead of really stabbing it, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut my hands and I'm just going to grab a hold of it.
With both hands?
Yep.
Okay. Roll a d20.
It's a 2, so it's more than a 1.
Yep. Go ahead and roll me 2 d20s.
Oh, 5. And a 6.
Well,
damn it.
You see the same reaction happen. The blood goes in and mixes with its blood and kind of has a boil effect pop. Carrie, it is your turn. Your 3 points of damage, or 2 points of damage. And then...
Or...
yeah.
It's getting rough out here, guys.
You want a first aid kit?
I'm debating whether it's a better idea to do healing on this turn or to try and just hit him for enough damage.
Would you like a hint?
Something tells me it's going to explode, so...
I'm no. I'm just gonna okay, so there was the med kit, or I can try to get to Jay
I could throw you
to
a
steal
joint.
a joint. But the if there's more, are there any more med kits around, or was it just the one?
It was just the one.
Okay, then I'll just run to Jay and get some weed.
Okay. So go ahead and heal
what
for
is
the
that, plus
7.
7?
Yep.
Get some
All
wheat.
right.
Creed.
It is his turn.
Weed.
And the creature that is in front of you realizes that it's time is nigh. Every single churn, it loses more blood. It's dying even if you guys aren't fighting it. And it's going to put everything it has into its final attack. You hear a muffled voice come through the creature.
No.
And it says, "No one's ever gotten me to this point before. I would bow if I could. There's no more jokes. There's no more pranks. My own arrogance got in the way of me thinking that 4 little pipsqueaks could do anything against me. I won't go out without a fight. I'm going to show you what it means to die in this moment. This is my final move. They've written books about this. They've written tombs about this. It's called the Crimson Geyser. And I just wanted you to all know this before I die. It's been an honor, a pleasure, to know that there are people who can actually match what I am. I wish we could have actually been friends if I would have known that you guys were powerful enough to take me on. Through all my craziness, it's just been a ploy to hide behind my own insecurities. Once you live for so long, you deal with so much death and loss that the only way that you can really deal with it is through craziness. And I never thought this day would actually come. But I can't let you walk away now. I hope to see you all in the afterlife. And you see him, all of the blood kind of dissolves into this pool, and you see this mound of kind of flesh bones come up in a volcanic looking structure. And you see shooting out the top is all of this blood acid, and it coats everything. You see it hit the command center, and the 3 guys in there are dissolving in front of your eyes. I need you all to roll me a d20 with agility. The number you have to beat to not take any damage is 17.
Oh.
I got a 19 plus I have 11 agility. I don't know what the heck that means, but it's probably
That
5
is
more.
divided by 3, I think. Or no, it's divided by 5.
I got 11 because I have my agility is a +1.
I got a dirty 22.
It's have your agility added.
Yeah.
So,
No,
a total of 9.
Oh, yeah.
How much health do you have, Seymour?
no.
Yeah, about 32 hit points.
Oh, I should have just attacked him.
Do you want to know how many hit points he was at? Or that will make you feel worse?
Oh.
You can tell me, it's fine. It was like 2, wasn't it?
16.
Aww.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I could have saved the campaign.
Well, the only person who's taking damage is Seymour, correct? Everyone else is avoiding this?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
No, Billy's
I'm
getting
getting
it too.
hit.
Billy's going down too.
I only rolled an 11.
So plus 1's 12. Yeah, you didn't.
My
make
game
it.
died twice. No, my +1 with the agility made 10.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
the geyser sends out its final push. And Seymour and Billy are standing very close to each other. And they look up and they see what's coming. It's death. There's no avoiding it anymore. They look at each other, and through that bond that they had with the rings, even though Seymour and Billy haven't known each other longer than a week now, there's this different connection, as if they knew each other. As if they were able to see through each other's eyes. Seymour saw how Billy lived in the West. Billy saw how Seymour grew up in the 90s as a young man hunting for information and knowledge. And little did Seymour know that Billy was much more complex. That Billy's not who he seems to be. The character of the Moonshiner is simply a facade to be able to blend in with people around his time period. And that Billy actually comes from a long, long line of philosophers, educated men and women, and those who study the history to protect it. They both look at each other and kind of nod in a last second. But in a poof of self-sacrifice, one of your guys' friends saw what was happening and couldn't live with himself standing by. As Cronoli runs up
No, not Cronoli.
and pushes Seymour and Billy out of the way
Oh, Cronoli.
and takes the whole entire damage
Oh, Cronoli.
from the acidic blood.
Oh.
He slowly dissolves in front of both of you.
No.
But you can't help but notice, with his last glimpse of his face, it was not fear, it was not sadness, but it was a smile knowing that he went out helping his friends.
Oh, Cronoli.
Rip ravioli.
Rip ravioli.
Dang old rigatoni down.
I just imagine him Terminator thumbing.
Terminator thumbing out. We are going to end tonight's
Oh.
session
Yeah.
right there.
Damn.
Yeah.
We have a lot to go over in the next one.
No
There's
kidding.
a lot of things. But I will tell you guys this much, people listening, everyone going on. There is at most 2 sessions left. Unless combat's slow or whatever. We won't be here next week, I don't
No,
believe.
I won't be here next week, so not possible next week.
So is everyone available on the 29th of March?
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I'm aware, yeah.
Am I doing math? Let me look at the calendar.
I'm not 100% sure, but I might even be off that day, so we can start a little earlier.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, I should be free the 29th.
Hey, everybody watching, we should be back the 29th for a wrap-up of our fight with the Patron of Blood. What it means for Chris and the Dagger, what it means for the future of the Patron of Blood, and what it means for what's left in the ring that was never touched. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.